And we are live.
Hello, hello. I mean, we're not live, we're Behold Roleplay, but yes. It's good to see you. How's everybody doing?
Good.
I know, haha, funny dad jokes, I know, sorry. It's good to see
wait.
everyone.
Oh, wait. Hold on real quick. Hold on.
Oh, okay.
Uh-oh. I don't think it's
Oh
picking up
no.
my mic. Uh-oh. Oh, maybe it is. Okay. Well, I just had to plug everything back in, so... Okay, I think we're okay for right now. We'll see what happens. I think we're okay for
Okie
right now.
dokie. So, welcome to the extraordinary off-week session of Star Wars Tales of the Outer Rim. Sorry about that, can't speak, I promise I'll get there. But yeah, so welcome to this makeup session. Since due to, unfortunately, half of the West Coast being on fire right now, we've been having more or less some scheduling issues. We were able to kind of squeeze in a bit of a session today. So looking forward to continuing the story with you guys today. And yeah, we'll go from there.
All right.
Oh, so, my question for all of you then. First of all, do you guys need a recap of last week, or do you remember more or less where we're at?
Well, recap for the audience.
True, I guess. I know. So our crew had gotten to Nar Shaddaa, acquired a base on Nar Shaddaa, gone to the Gladiator Pit, only fought a Rancor. Money was acquired, then gambled at the casino, and we had a massive shopping episode last episode where everybody acquired nice and fancy gadgets, stim packs, equipment of the high-end variety, we'll call it that. Good credits were spent. And that puts us to today's episode, where I believe, if I'm not mistaken, you guys were about to go and check out the those coordinates, right?
We were doing a side quest.
Oh, right. You guys had started off that side quest. Oh, no. Oh, right.
I think it was right before a battle.
Yeah.
We were
Right.
pretty much
We were
right at
in
the
a
end there.
vehicle.
Yes. So, yes, you guys had agreed, as per the armor smith's demand, correct, to go and get
Yep.
a shipment delivered of metals delivered from the spaceport to the forge, I guess, for like the futuristic forge, the workshop, if you want to call it that. And yes, this had started off actually as a bit of a scuffle on the futuristic freeway, for lack of a better term. As I believe, if I remember correctly, Only had actually hopped on top of the other vehicle after screaming some threats. Mibble,
yeah.
you were...
Yes.
Yes, sorry. Mibble, you were still driving, I believe, side by side with the gangers'
Flipping them off.
vehicle while flipping them off, correct? The only... Orta, had you hopped on, or what were you doing again?
My brain was in a bad place that night because of the
I know you had a
migraine, so
migraine.
it was a little bit. It's a little bit fuzzy looking back on it. I believe I joined them. I believe I did hop over to join them in
You would have
the
hopped
main
up on
fray.
Okay. And so the last person I need to ask is Zuri, where are you at this particular moment?
I'm not Zuri, but sure, I
Why did I
am
say Zuri?
not that far.
Jesus, Ziva. I'm sorry, so many Z names.
It's okay. No
But
one's
yes.
gonna get my name right by the end of this.
Look, I'm trying, okay? It's not that it's too many Zs. It's like the whole problem we had with the K names back in the days.
I think I was I kept my distance because I'm ranged, so.
Yes. So you would have probably either stayed on... You probably stayed on the vehicle you guys were originally on, then, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and probably shooting from it. Okay, let's just go with that, and that makes sense. Okay. And yes, you guys were about to start the fight. Unfortunately, though, before that fight can actually happen, you guys hear a clang type sound. And you see what is basically a ferrosteel bar just smack. Like, well, you know how, like, covered freeways, right? Because this is Nar Shaddaa, right? There's nothing that's fully open aired unless you're in the upper levels. But as you're zigzagging between buildings on that freeway, it's got multiple layers, right? It's one of those covered freeways, and the roof, if you want to call it that part, obviously has support beams, arches, durasteel, all that kind of stuff. You know, it's not perfectly clean or whatever. And as the Ganger speeder is being boarded, basically, they raised up on their repulsors, and that clang sound you hear is one of those durasteel bars just smacking on Lee in the back of the head as she gets ejected from the vehicle.
Yep.
Didn't think that was
Unfortunately,
possible.
Sorry, was that? Hello?
I nothing. I'm
Oh,
commenting.
sorry, you cut out on mine. Okay, my bad. I didn't know if you were trying to say something. All right, so yeah, the two speeders mushed to against one another right now and bashing into one another speed off, and Only unfortunately will be quote unquote missing in action for this fight, as this will begin the fight. I am going to take you guys to a quick map. I have been trying to get Roll20 to cooperate, but it hasn't been super nice with me. It keeps bringing me to this weird page. Give me 1 second to try again, and we'll start the fight. Come on. Work.
Are you putting us on the map, or what's happening?
Yep. I'm trying, but Roll20 is not cooperating super well. I'm getting massive lag on mine. Give me 1 second. I'm just trying to get it to move you guys out of the arena and onto the other map. It's just stupid freaking Roll20 doing the Roll20 thing again. Come on. Just 2 seconds here. In the meantime, if y'all could just roll me initiative, I will throw your tokens on the initiative tracker in 1 second.
Got it.
You guys should have a cityscape map now visible.
I see it.
Okay,
Yep.
very good. So the way this is gonna work, this is a little different than your average battle. I'm gonna drop a couple of tokens, representing you guys, of course, and the gangsters on the other one. And they're gonna try to make it across the city and deal enough damage to you guys to take this stuff from you guys. You guys are going to try to deal enough damage to them to prevent them from taking this. And whoever gets to the other side of the city with the payload, quote-unquote, wins, if you want to call it that. So, here are the tokens for the hover vehicles. You have 16 million tokens everywhere. Go. Okay. Let me drag your actual initiative tokens over there too, since they are needed. 1, 2, that's Nibbles, and there you go. So Onley has been bumped up for now. She's not necessary, and drop you guys on the map. Voila. Okay. So 1, 2, 3 for you guys right here. I've put you guys on the initiative tracker, so if you want to just do that real quick, put your initiatives in. Roll20 should be uploading the tokens shortly. Should work. Yep, there we go. Okay. So, the way it is right now, we've got... we can put this in the back here.
Orta still needs his initiative.
Yes, please. Let's see. To back. There we go. Okay, so we have Mibble. And we have you, who are driving this right now. The other one, we have Orta with the gangsters. Now, this being a close-range fight for you, Orta, there's not going to be much maneuvering or distance calculations with the opponents. They're just going to sort of come out of the speeder to fight you.
Yeah.
In the meantime, of course, Mibble and Mibble, provided you can do so while driving, so some of your stuff might be at a bit of a disadvantage, but Mibble, you can still deal damage from range. Same with you, of course, Ziva. Hey, I got it! Yes, I said it right! Anyway, Ziva. But yeah, so there we have it. Look, it's a lot of Z names for me, okay? My brain has always had trouble with stuff like that. I blame dyslexia. Anyway, so that being said, we are good to go. And, yeah, I think that starts us off with you, Ziva.
What's their initiative?
Let me put that for you right here. So I forgot to put it on the thing. They're actually going after everybody. I rolled like crap.
Okay.
There you go.
So I'm actually driving this thing?
Nope, you're
No, I am.
Mibble's driving. You're
got
basically
it.
riding shotgun and shooting out the proverbial window, if you want to call it that.
Okay. Okay, give me just a second, because I have some new stuff. I'm not going to do this close range, though. Okay. I am going to go ahead and just start shooting at their driver.
Okay. So you're aiming specifically for their driver?
Yes.
Okay. Regular shot from the gun. Any special features or moves you're using with that?
I'm looking right now. This is my second battle, so I've just got so much on my list.
Yeah, rogues have a lot.
Yeah,
especially in this system.
I'm gonna use, so I have something called the Dark Arts, which
Okay.
is kind of like different maneuvers and stuff I can do. So when I shoot, I am going to use a hallucinatory art, which is to attempt to
Okay.
blind the target.
You're blinding their driver? Okay.
Yes. So I'm gonna shoot him and I'm gonna blind him.
Okay.
Because poisoning him would be fun, but he's on a vehicle, so let's blind the asshole.
Okay.
Oh, that just popped right out. Okay. That is 22 to hit.
Goddamn. Okay, that'll hit.
Okay, so... Sorry, I had to pull out my dice last second because I packed everything, so, like, everything was last minute unpacking the stuff for
Take your
tonight.
time. You guys were patient with me in Roll20 before. I can be patient with dice.
Okay, so oh god, it's been a hot minute. So sneak attack. As if someone's next to him, right? Orta's next to him, or no?
Orta's outside on the top of the vehicle. For the purpose of sneak attack here, I wouldn't count it.
Okay,
if you
that's
don't
fine.
mind, just because,
fine.
yeah, it's not in his face enough to distract him from you.
That's okay, because I still have, like, poison ammunition, so it'll do just a little extra damage. Okay. So, oh, not very good for, so that is, I can count, 9 energy damage.
Okay.
And then let me just make sure I got my poison dice. What level are we? We're 8?
Correct.
8. Okay. So it's 2 d8s. Okay. Where are my d8s? D8. D8. Okay. Ooh, okay, that's not bad. And that is 8 poison damage.
Damn. Okay.
And then he needs to make a wisdom saving throw or be blinded until the end of my next turn.
So he's blinded.
Oh, you rolled like ass?
I rolled a 10 after bonuses.
Oh. Okay. So he is now blinded until the end of my next turn.
I just rolled his driving attempt, his reaction, his driving attempt here to not crash while blinded. Orta, I'm gonna need an acrobatics from you real quick. Because I may or may not have rolled in that one, so this guy might be going right for a wall. You might want to hop off. You might want to hop off real quick.
You know what? I'm just gonna say, for the sake of my character, how she would do it, because it is hallucinatory.
Yep.
It's a type of poison, so it's definitely like his eyes are watering, and like it's almost like a cloud pellet, almost like he got smoke bombed a little bit, but it's gonna burn the eyes. So
yeah, the old pepper spray shell kind of thing.
Kind of, yeah, but it makes everything blurry. So because again, he's hallucinating, I guess. That's what you're calling it.
This man's gonna trip right into the wall then.
So Orta, yeah, that acrobatics, please, sir.
Rolled an 18 for a 20 total.
Okay, so yeah, Orta, thankfully, I don't know if it's the force that gives you the insight to react, or if you just have that good of a set of reflexes, but you thankfully managed to hop back off of that particular vehicle as Ziva blinds the driver. He reaches for his face while blind and just steers the vehicle straight into a wall. Mibble, I'm going to need you to give me a straight-up tech roll, if you don't mind.
Yay, tech! My plus 13.
Yep.
And I got a 23 total.
So, I rolled like crap, by the way. I rolled a 3. So, the other vehicle that's on the other side of you guys, who was attempting to sandwich you, goes to ram you, but you manage to hit the repulsors on your ship, which has you suddenly taking some lift, and you hear a little bit of scraping, from the top of the vehicle against the ceiling of that freeway. But the ship that was about to ram you just overcompensates, goes right under you guys, across from you guys, and manages to ram into the wall as well, culminating in a giant fireball. As 2 out of 3 vehicles that had started this fight with you guys are now out of commish. You feel another shake as the final one just rams the back of your vehicle. That's 2 out of 3 of the enemy ships out of commish here just from the sheer.
How many ships are there?
There's two that are currently steaming wrecks, flaming wrecks on the side of the freeway, and the third one just rear-ended the back of your vehicle.
Okay. Well, I have an extra attack. So
Please go nuts.
I
And also, shouldn't it be the other way around since they're behind us?
Now, unfortunately, I can only use this ability once per turn, so I can't blind the guy, but I'm still going to at least shoot for the driver.
Okay.
Ooh, I don't think that'll hit. I'm pretty sure that won't hit. That's a 13.
No, unfortunately,
No.
that one is a good old swing and a miss, as we.
I'm a little jolted from the ramming and everything. I have to readjust my equilibrium, so she's going to kind of readjust and go from there.
Yep. Very good. Okay, excellent. So yeah, that's that. Moving on, we're back to Mibble. Mibble, you've just basically dodged, somebody ramming you from the side before getting rammed, this time from the back of your ship. Where do you go from there? What do you do from there?
You know what? I'm also going to be aiming for the driver.
Okay.
And... I got so many things I could play with. But a lot of them are AoE.
Well, that's probably not a good idea to use on a crowded freeway.
Yeah.
Unless you don't care much for civilian casualties, in which case, enjoy your dark side points, my friend. I won't tell you how to live your life.
You know what?
No, but I'll find out.
I am going to target their car.
Okay.
Let's see. Shatter.
Okay.
So, let's see. A loud noise, painfully intense, erupt from the point of your choice. Each creature within a 10-foot radius sphere centered on that point, to which I'm going to try to just encapsulate their car.
Mm-hmm.
Constitution saving throws are made. 3d8 sonic damage on failed, and it is on objects of stone, crystal, or metal has disadvantage on saving throws.
Okay. It was an 18.
Let's see. Just made it.
Okay.
Okay. So they still take half.
Mm-hmm.
Anybody that made it.
That is correct.
That is going to be 14 points of damage.
Okay.
So 14 and then halved.
Very good. So you use that shatter, that sonic attack, and you see the front of the speeder just kind of like cave in on itself a little bit. The damage from the ramming obviously being accentuated by the attack. Unfortunately, these speeders, the engines are in the back, so it doesn't really do enough damage to veer it off course or or crash it or anything, but it definitely did some measure of damage as it tries to ram into the back of your ship again. Orta, what are you doing?
Well, the immediate option that comes to mind feels a little too maniacal in a way. The driver is there anybody who's like coming up to take the position of the driver, like seeing that the driver's blind, or?
So
that car's gone,
bro.
Jesus, I am so sorry.
The first one that got blinded crashed against the wall. The one that was on the opposite side that was going to sandwich you slid under because Mibble lifted your speeder, basically your land speeder, and slammed into the wall by overcompensating. And the third one rammed you in the back, got sonicked by Mibble, and now it's your turn.
And that third one's still on our tail?
Still right behind you guys, trying to ram you again. Yep.
It's targeting the driver with stun.
Okay.
Choose a humanoid you can see within range. The target must succeed on a wisdom saving throw or be paralyzed for the duration. At the end of each of its turns, the target can make another wisdom saving throw. On a success, the power ends on the target. So they will be rolling a DC 14 wisdom saving throw.
Okay. Well, that was a 17, so unfortunately I think they are not stunned.
Okay.
You see them still hesitate a little bit, kind of like they're being jolted, but unfortunately they managed to, through sheer anger at seeing all their friends die, they managed to stay shaken out of it as they keep on chasing you guys. Okay, so a few things are going to happen. It is going to try a ram attack again in the back of your ship, like I mentioned. Also, you will see 3 goons stick their heads out of the windows, blaster pistols pointed in your directions, as even the driver will stick a blaster out the window while holding the stick or the steering column with the other hand, as they're gonna shoot right out the window, all 4 of them. So, because this is a high-speed movement chase, I will be randomly rolling who gets shot. I'm going to go from the order that we have right now. So, first person to get shot is going to be Ziva. Let's see if he manages to shoot. That is a nat 1.
Can you lower your cam or sit up?
Sorry.
All I see is the top of your head.
Sorry, I was looking sideways to the other thing. So, yeah. Ziva, you're being shot at by the first guy. However, my dice tonight, he rolled a 1. So, as he's trying to shoot at you, the driver makes a weird driving maneuver, and he ends up shooting one of his friends behind the head. Second one. That is going to you, Orta, on a 16.
That will hit. How much damage will I be taking?
If that hits, I will tell you that in a minute. $16.
16 damage?
Yep. Of the energy type.
There we go.
Okay. The third guy who was about to shoot, unfortunately got shot behind the head by his friend, so he is just too busy turning around and screaming at his friend. Thankfully, his helmet managed to glance off some of the damage, and he didn't get instantly killed by his friend, but he's kind of busy turning around and trying to slug his friend in the face for being an idiot. So that's only 2 shots, and now the vehicle ramming attack. That is going to hit, as the back of your speeder gets hit. 11. That's going to be 12 damage that the back of your speeder takes. And Mibble, you feel another jolt as you feel a little bit of sputtering in your engines as they take a bit of damage, but somehow manage to stay alive and functional, as you manage to keep up with speed. Now, as you guys can see, you're crossing that little bridge on that giant freeway. Mibble, you need to make a decision here, left or right?
Left.
Okay. So you guys turn and take a sharp left as they manage to keep up with you. So they manage to take another quick swerve and they're following right behind you, attempting once again to ram you at the next opportunity, see if they can get you off the road or at least get your engines to fail. Ziva, this turns us back to you.
Okay. And I'm sorry, because I only see one. It's still just the one car, right? We don't have more than
It's just the one. No,
okay.
They did not have any reinforcements yet. It's still
Okay.
the one car. They rammed you guys one more time. That's it.
Okay. That's what I thought. I just wanted to make sure.
Of course.
Because, again, I was helping her, so I just want to make sure I didn't miss any information.
And
Okay, perfect. So, still want to do the driver. Since it's a new turn, I'm going to attempt to do a hallucination art again. As I shoot him in his face, I guess. Same rules before, I guess. 22 to hit.
Okay. That'll hit.
No sneak attack or anything, which is fine. That's where most of my damage comes in, sadly, but that's okay. Oh, come on. That's a shitty roll. That's 5.
5 damage?
5 energy.
Okay.
Okay, that made up for it at least. And 12 poison.
That's good.
And then a wisdom saving throw to see if they are blinded.
14.
That misses. They need a 16. So they are blinded until the end of my next turn. I have a pretty low DC too.
The good, yeah, I'm just rolling so shit. The good news is that they did roll on a 16 to save for their driving at least, so they don't immediately crash into the wall. They do, however, slow down, which will give them a little bit of, give you guys a little bit of distance. And what that does, sorry, one sec here. I'm trying to grab everything except for them, and I'll move them back in a sec. There we go. Voila. Which gives you guys a little bit of distance from them. They won't be able to use their ramming attack this particular round. Mibble, between Mibble's excellent piloting and you blinding their driver, he kind of needs to clear his face or has one of his buddies take over the driving for now. But either way, they're not going to be able to ram you this turn. Mibble.
I get another attack.
Another shatter on them.
Well, before you shatter, I need that other tech roll for your driving, if you don't mind.
I still... Can you hear me? I still have another attack.
Oh, sorry. I didn't hear you. Go ahead. Go ahead.
I just don't do as much damage the second time around. Well, Oh, that's really high. Wait a minute. Does 19 count as a crit on this weapon? Hold on. Hold the phone. I don't know.
What was your roll?
It was a 19 on the die. I don't think so.
Did I maybe give you a mod that gives you
I don't think you did. That's why I was double checking just in case. That might have been...
I know Tam has that for her axe.
Yeah, I think that's what I was confusing it with.
Guns, but
yeah,
I think
no,
Nibble
okay.
might have it for one of his guns too.
Okay, no, that's not it, but that's still really good. So 19 plus 7, 26 to hit.
Okay. Wow, that's still hitting. Go give me some damage.
Just swap out that d6. I don't like how low that's rolling. That's way better. Okay, that is going to be 9 energy and 9 poison.
Okay, so another 18 damage. Perfect.
And that's my turn.
Okay, very good. Sorry, now Mibble, if I could have that particular
30
piloting.
roll.
Okay, yeah, you're fine. You're piloting like Anakin Skywalker right now. Good.
And shatter.
Very good. Give me the shatter.
They have to make the saves.
I rolled a 19 on the dice.
That does save, so that's just half damage. And it still does damage to the car as well.
Okay.
Ooh, that's better. 18 damage, but halved.
Okay.
So that's
9.
9.
Okay. Very good. Yeah, you see the front of the ship buckle in even more. It looks like it can't take much more of this. Even the guys in the compartment are kind of screaming at each other a little bit, and you can see they're getting a little nervous. One of them grabs a comlink and is about to make a call. Orta, your go.
They grabbed a comlink looking
Correct.
thing? Alright. Orta is going to use force push/pull to pull the comlink out of his hands.
Okay. You need a strength save, I'm guessing, from that?
Let's make a strength saving throw. An object automatically fails the saving throw. On a failed save, the creature or object moves a number of feet in the direction of your choice based on its size. So yeah, strength save DC 14.
Okay. Yeah, they fail the save. You rip the comlink straight out of their hands.
Yep, send it out the window.
Okay. Very good. I mean, why not?
Good. No backup for you.
No backup for them. As, yeah. That's the turn for you. They don't manage to call out their reinforcements. The driver's behind and can't ram, but he will use his turn to catch up to you guys. And as Mibble has advanced a little bit, we're a little bit further around here. Okay. One of them tried to make a call, so he can't shoot this round. You've got 2 shooters. And the first one shoots at your speeder, actually, but clearly has some form of a stormtrooper, either in his descendants, because yeah, that's gonna miss. The other one will shoot at you, Ziva, for a 15. Does that hit?
Ooh, I think that misses. God, I keep losing my character sheet. I'm sorry. Yes. Oh, yes, it misses.
Couple of blaster bolts whiz past your head, bouncing around a little bit on the metal of the freeway, but nothing hits you. As you know, aside for the one guy that's behind, for now the coast does appear to be clear. That being said, we're going to have Ziva take their turn, and then before Mibbles, I'm going to give you guys a little bit more context as to where you're at and what's going on. So yeah, Ziva, you get one more turn. Real quick.
Okay, so he's still blinded. So, opportunity to take him out. Weird question, because it's been a hot minute since this has happened. Since he's blinded, do I roll with advantage, or is it just a normal roll? Like, how's blinded work? I don't know how blinded works.
So yeah, blinded would give you advantage on hitting them, and they would have disadvantage on hitting you. Because of their driving and they slowed down and everything, I'm saying that they basically took the turn to clear the condition or swap drivers. So they're technically no longer blinded on that front, but the advantage you guys got out of that is they didn't get their ramming attack against your ship this turn around.
They're technically blind till the end of my turn, but if they swapped drivers, does it look like a new driver? Do I see his eyes clean and open? All right, we're gonna go for him then.
It's a different guy. Yep.
All right, we're gonna go for him. Let's get all of them. Just all of them.
Actually, I have to see if he clears the condition. Yeah, the other guy did clear the condition on the end of the turn. He rolled an 18 on the dice.
What condition?
The other guy for clearing his blinded, whether he managed to.
Oh no,
he said they had to.
No, the other guy drove off a cliff and crashed or whatever. He's done.
No, I'm talking about the one you successfully blinded last round.
Oh yeah, no, he's blinded till the end of my next turn.
Oh, I thought he had to make a save.
No, he doesn't make a save. He's just blinded for one round. So it clears regardless at the end of my turn.
Got you. I thought I had to make another save.
No,
okay,
no.
Got you.
It's just
okay,
it's
good
just
enough.
clears by the end of my turn.
Very
So
good.
he's almost there. God, these rolls. 20. That's a dirty 20 to hit.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Okay. Oh my gosh, this D6 every other roll. That's just 5 energy and 6 poison.
Nice.
And
Let me see if yep.
I'm gonna try to use the hallucination, so I need a wisdom saving throw.
I rolled 5. Man.
Yay! He's blinded, so I'm just gonna double tap. Actually, you know what? Just for shits and giggles, I'm gonna shoot the other guy that's in the passenger seat that's like starting to slowly see again, and I just want to like blindside him in a sense.
Yeah, shoot him while
He
he's
wakes
still
up and then
blinded.
gets shots in the chest. Oh god, my dice are so wishy-washy right now. It's 26.
Yeah, that definitely hits a guy.
High low, high low, high low. I don't like these inconsistencies. Okay, better. That is 8 energy
Okay.
and 10 poison. I can math.
You have a child hiding behind your chair playing peekaboo.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. So, yeah, that's what I'm doing to that guy. So he's gonna
Okay.
come to finally see and then put a bullet in his chest.
So yeah, you basically, as one starts to see again, and the driver freshly gets blinded, you just hose down the front end of that speeder, of that land speeder, and the unfortunate result of that is the driver panics. The new driver panics. He's clearly less skilled than his friend, as he rolled a 4 on his driving attempt, and promptly panics, loses control of the vehicle, and manages to crash as you guys come around the corner.
Yeah.
And coming around the corner, you see that there's 2 more ships that are kind of hovering. Mibble, there's a side passage. If you look at the map real quick, there's a side passage right here that you could probably use to go around them.
Yeah.
I need you to roll me another piloting to see if you manage to, you know, duck in time, or if you're going too fast and you end up going straight into these guys.
That is gonna be another 30.
Yeah, no, you very easily avoid going into that straight line crash vector and turn.
Can I do something?
Sure.
As we're about to make that turn, I want to throw my smoke cloud just ahead as we make the turn so they don't see us making the turn.
I don't think that's doable, if only because of the time it would take for this thing to detonate. You would have probably turned already. Like, this is a last minute, like, oh shit, and you take the turn kind of thing. Give me a dex roll. Pure dex roll. Let's see if you actually have the reflexes to do that.
So just roll and put my dex to it.
Yeah.
That is gonna be a 17.
Yeah, no, too slow. Unfortunately, that's too last minute with the turn and everything. You won't have time to really do it. You could, like, throw the grenade at them, but they'll see you turn before it detonates.
Okay.
You just don't have enough runway to do it on time.
Eh.
You're not that fast, unfortunately.
You know what? Make it harder for them to turn, and I'll throw it anyway.
Okay, that's fine. Okay. So that happens, and you turn onto this secondary freeway, if you want to call it that. And you guys don't know what the other 2 are doing. For now, they're out of sight, so I'm just going to move the tokens out of the way, but they're out of sight for now. where do you guys go from here, Mibble? Do you keep heading towards the market district? Do you want to go somewhere else? Like, what are we doing here?
How bad does the car look banged up?
Relatively bad. It's not, like, gonna crash on you guys or crash or break down, but yeah.
Okay. I want to pull into an area that's not very visibly seen to at least check out the vehicle and see if I can do any quick repair.
Okay. So you choose to pull over and see if you can do some quick repairs?
Yeah.
Okay, pull over, give me the repair roll.
Also want to stay out of sight.
Okay, gonna need a stealth roll too then.
Okay, so what I need stealth in. What do I need?
A stealth roll first to see where you hide, if you can find a good hiding spot for it.
Ooh, that's very good. That's going to be a 25.
Okay, and then give me the repair roll.
So, tech?
Yep.
What?
Yep, tech.
Okay. And not as good, but still good. That's going to be a 28.
Okay. Yeah, so you manage to do some field maintenance, and as you do so, you hear a high-pitched noise as you see one of the pursuers, land speeders, zoom past you guys down the freeway and out of sight. But only the one. I'm assuming once you're done with that, do you do anything else? Do you hop back on? Do you drive? Like, what do you do?
Yeah, once the car is back in better condition, hopping back in, driving, and we're gonna go back the way we came to try to take the shortest route to the market.
So you're going back to, like, you're looping back onto the freeway you just left and you smoke bombed?
Yeah. Hopefully by then it would have cleared up.
Yeah, no, the smoke bomb's cleared up. So you come back around here, zip around the corner, and that second speeder bike that was part of the blockade is actually still parked there, just in case the other guys missed out, which is why only one of them zoomed out. Maybe they were trying to pincer you or flush you out or whatever. But these guys are still there, so when they see you, of course, their engine roars to life, and they're going in a straight line towards you. They're going for that full-on, like, chicken collision game, you know what I mean?
I want to try to avoid them at the last second. Does anybody else have anything to do?
I can pop a guidance on you. I could also... I don't think I can personally, like, you know, stop a car with my bare hands yet.
I mean, I everything is smoke and poison for me, so I don't have anything. I mean, unless you want me to throw a grenade up front to, like, help with trajectory, but I that's all I got, sadly.
Rocket jump.
So I guess this is what, piloting or tech?
Give me your piloting.
And I'll give him a guidance if I can.
It's not really a save.
And guidance adds...
Guidance is ability checks, not saves.
Oh, ability checks. I thought it was saves. Okay, no, you're good. Yep, then yes, take the guidance.
Okay,
Extra
and
D6.
guidance is... 23.
Okay. So, 23, you say?
Yep.
You last minute pull on the stick to dodge, and the other pilot last minute pulls on the stick to dodge. Unfortunately, you both pulled in the same direction. I need everybody here.
Could
I need
actually,
2 rolls.
quick question. Since they're still moving, since I can't do anything to help us, could I do something to hinder them?
Absolutely. If there's something you want to do, now's your chance because, yeah, they rolled higher than a 23 right now. So if you can lower that roll in one way, shape, or form, or give me disadvantage to hopefully make me roll lower or anything like that, go right ahead.
Well, the driver's still blinded, technically, I guess.
Different driver, remember?
Oh,
different
yeah,
driver.
that's right.
Different
Damn.
car, yeah.
Okay.
Sorry, I know there's
what-
a lot of cars zooming in and out, so it's hard to keep track. But
yeah,
different driver.
there is. So apologies.
No, you're
I will like to. I do have grenades. Just try to throw one. They don't do much, but at least it would help something. To just do it in front of them, or on the car.
Yeah, you know what? Go ahead.
Like on the front.
Yep.
Oh, come on, dice. That is a, that's a 16.
Okay. Is there a save, or is that just considered an attack roll?
It's just an attack roll. I'm just throwing a grenade at them for it to detonate. So it's more of, do I successfully hit the car?
Oh, I thought
whatever
grenades
DC
needed a
the car
reflex
is.
save.
Oh! Yeah, I think I may have not written that down. I'm so sorry. I wasn't planning on
you're
using
fine.
them that much. It is a
What's
dex
your
save,
save?
yes.
Yep.
16.
What's yours or the grenade? Okay, yeah. No, unfortunately they do make it. They manage to dodge out of the way. There's
Damn.
still some shrapnel that will hit their car. You hear the clanging of the metal and everything. Not enough, unfortunately, to blast it off course. As it'll still unfortunately connect with you guys.
Okay.
I need
try.
everybody to give me a roll, please. First thing, I need a strength roll to see whether you get ejected from the vehicle or not. 2, I need a constitution, and that will mitigate damage.
Oh no.
Saves? Are these saves
Yep,
or just...
these are saves. You just got crashed into.
No.
Yeah. Then my aura comes into play. Everybody gets a +3 to those saves.
Oh my god,
Yeah,
thank
no
you.
matter what you do, you get a buff. I love it. Paladin bullshit.
12.
Oh,
What kind of
thank
save
God.
is it?
Strength.
First
Strength and con.
And then Con, we're gonna go around the table in order, just so I can keep track of everybody. Ziva, your strength, please.
Your 3 just saved my strength roll.
Paladin things.
Well, let's see it. Ziva, your strength roll, please.
Oh, I'm sorry. It
you're
is a 17 for
Okay, very
my
good.
strength.
Okay.
Dirty 20.
Sorry, did you have anything you wanted to else
Oh, I was
you
gonna
wanted
do my
add?
con, and I realized that's not what we were doing. Sorry.
Yeah, sorry, just the strength first. So you're good.
Yeah.
20 you said for you, Mibble, and Orta?
Orta got an 18.
Okay. Then I'll describe the whole scene at the end. Ziva, I need your con, please.
Con, I did much better. It was a dirty 20.
Okay. Mibble,
24.
Orta.
26.
Very nice. So the vehicle basically almost dead stops. Most of you wearing some form of a seatbelt, I'm assuming at that point, because none of you get ejected from the vehicle, as I had put the DC at 17. And y'all made the con save, so yes, you guys get some whiplash, some heads getting banged around a little bit. You'll all take 15 points of damage here, but it's not the full 45 you would have taken otherwise. That being said, you're still a little wonky and wobbly, and your transport unfortunately is destroyed. You have a big container full of ores that you're going to have to somehow lug out of here ASAP before these guys' friends loop back around. What do you do from here?
How's their car?
It's totaled. And they,
you guys
You see more
unfortunately...
packing. You see more coming. That's what you mean? Or we see more coming?
Not yet. Not yet.
Oh.
But one of them did zoom past you guys, and they're probably going to loop back around, right? Earlier when you were sneaking and repairing the vehicle. The particular guys that were in that vehicle unfortunately did not survive the impact. 2 of them got ejected, and it did not end pretty, or at least they're unmoving right now. Whether you want to check whether they're alive or not is up to you. The driver had the spectacular roll of Nat 1, and let's just say that when the whiplash happened, he wasn't necessarily wearing his seatbelt, and you see a Rhodian head sticking out of the transparent steel window as he hit it with enough force to drive his head through it, and you can tell that he's most probably very, very much dead from the way his head got fractured hitting that particular panel of transparent.
I am going to try to fix this vehicle, and if I have to, I'll use parts from their vehicle.
Okay.
I'm so sorry. She got up. I will be right back.
Yep, take your time. We can do this with Mibble for now. Yep, Mibble, go ahead.
So, tech roll?
Sure, give me a tech roll.
I'll give a guidance again.
Okay.
So, that's the 6.
The D6, yep.
Nat cracking already. Plus my 13, and then I guess another 3.
35?
So,
36?
Huh?
Nat 20 plus 13.
That's
plus
gonna be a 36.
So, unfortunately, you could have gotten to this conclusion in your sleep. Not to waste a nat 20, unfortunately, but you can tell from both vehicles having had a full frontal collisions, the parts that you would need on your vehicle are the same parts that on their vehicle got damaged because it was a frontal collision. So the front repulsors and all that stuff that are totaled on your ship, on your line speeder, are equally totaled on theirs. So unfortunately, you don't even have the parts.
Can't jury rig anything?
It's not a matter of jury rigging, it's a matter of availability. The parts are just not available. They're damaged on both ends. They're totaled on both ends. So it's not to take that away from. I know you got a nat crack in it. I'm like inside. I'm like, oh no, why did she have to crack in here? But no, unfortunately, the parts are destroyed. It's just a matter of logic here. It's not a matter of rolls or anything. I don't know if you've ever seen a vehicle that gets into a full frontal collision, but when the front goes full accordion, now both ships, the fronts have gone full accordion. There's nothing to jury rig if it's been pancaked. You know what I mean?
Well, we could either wait for the other car to come by, kill those in there, and then steal their parts to fix this one.
Or just take theirs, but yes.
Yeah, but then we would have to offload the metal and put it on their car.
I mean, it is in a container. It is movable.
Well, either or. We could wait for the other guy and just take their stuff.
Very good.
Yeah, I don't know if there's any other option outside of a direct conflict at this point.
I'm so sorry because I had to walk away from my daughter.
Nope,
did we end up stopping and hiding right now?
No, so you guys just had a full frontal accordion collision here. The two fronts of the ships kissed. The opponents got ejected violently, and a lot of them are either dead or incapacitated right now. But both vehicles having full frontal. Mibble unfortunately rolled a nat 20 to fix them, but there's nothing to fix in the sense that when both fronts of the ships have been completely accordion, there's no more spare parts. It's the same parts on one ship that got totaled on the other ship because you both full frontal. If it was like a front to back collision or whatever, there could have been parts to salvage, but here it's just no, they're pancaked against one another.
Gotcha.
Actually, Mibble was basically.
Sorry.
Go ahead. No, I was just gonna say real quick. Mibble was basically debating on whether you guys should offload the container with the metal and skedaddle, or wait for the other ship to come around, kill its drivers. If once they're done completing the loop, kill their drivers and take the vehicle with the metal on that one.
So if it's possible, I would like to look at the wreckage or on the people that were ejected real quick and see if they have a comm on them.
Comlink? Yeah, give me an investigation. Yeah, give me an investigation.
Because I have an idea, but I need a comm to make it work. Investigation?
Yep.
You said the magic words. Oh dear God. Okay. That is a 29.
Okay, yeah, you rifle through their pockets real quick, and you do happen to find on that ship they also had a comlink. So yes, you're able to grab it off of the one of the bandits.
Okay. So if I'm able to, I have a voice changer mod thing. Can I make it sound like a guy, whatever, just not sound like me, and talk into it and give them directions like I see them heading like west, like due west.
Okay. I'm gonna need a couple of rolls from you
like
for that.
they turned right, get them. Like they're down this street or whatever, trying to like. Obviously, I would probably look at like the street names or like a better description, but to show them, to get them away from where we're trying to go.
So first things first, give me insight, please. Here, first of all.
Oh, do I have insight? Oh, no. Wisdom's a kind of my dump stat. Oh no. Okay. That's not terrible. 14.
It wasn't a high check anyway, but logically speaking, the guy you took the comlink from, right? You've noticed a lot of the crews are Rhodians. They don't really speak basic all that much. Do you happen to know how to speak Rhodian?
So here's the funny thing.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go check right now.
Mm-hmm.
So I have one of those universal changers.
Okay. The translators, you mean? Yep.
And where you pick 5 languages.
Mm-hmm.
And Rhodian is one of them.
Oh, you did pick Rhodian on one of them.
I did.
That's good.
I was like, what's the most common thing I'd probably have to deal with? So yeah, so it's binary, Huttese, I can never say their name, Natalian, Rhodian, and Zabraki.
Okay, good. So yeah, no, you managed to remember that since they all speak Rhodian and they don't speak basic to one another, to flick your translator to Rhodian here as I now need your let's see.
Well, yeah, I'm gonna flick it to it, so when I talk into it, it's gonna translate into Rhodian.
Yeah, that's for sure. I'm just trying to figure out. Give me a minute here. You know what? I'll let you go with performance or persuasion. Your choice here, considering. Oh no, actually no. You're trying to bluff them. Deception. Give me the deception roll, actually, if you have it.
I do. I very much do.
Give me some bullshit roll. Let's see it.
I would love to bullshit. You know what? This green die has been mostly consistent. We're gonna do this one. Okay. Yeah, that is 25.
Okay. Yeah, you hear. Like, it takes a few seconds for them to answer, almost like they're kind of like debating on whether or not this is an authentic message. But after maybe like 4 or 5 seconds, you get a message back as it seems that, yeah, they're going to be concentrating their efforts in that neck of the woods. You've bought your team some time.
So I'm going to keep the comm on me.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just going to look to everyone and be like, okay, good news. Was able to distract them. Hopefully they're dumb enough to fall for it long enough to at least deliver this. So if we need to
Yeah, but how are we going to deliver it now?
If we need to hotwire a speeder, I say we go for it.
Well, we're going to have to find one because right now both of these vehicles are FUBAR.
Well, I mean, we're next to a highway.
On the road.
Yeah, you're on the middle of a freeway right now. There's other speeders zooming past, up, and around you guys.
So, who wants to grab one?
Oh, I will.
Okay, how do you do that?
So
look, I know you're Twilight, but we're not doing the we're not doing
seducing.
We're not doing
I'm not
the
seducing.
You're not
That's
doing
not
the
her
thumbs up
thing.
and sticking your chest out, alright? We ain't doing that here.
When in doubt, leg out. Yeah, she's gonna go ahead and yeah, she's gonna go ahead and as long as they're not zooming too terribly fast, at least some of them, because I know some people will do the speed limit. She'll kind of get partway out and point her gun towards a speeder that's kind of coming her way until they come full stop.
Intimidate.
Can I intimidate with my gun? Is that a thing? No.
I mean, you mean intimidate with advantage?
Oh, okay. Damn, that was worse. Okay, 17?
You point your gun at them, and at least this one in particular,
I'm just trying to get them to stop.
I know, but I rolled a 19. I rolled super freaking good. So they just see you pull a gun and they just floor the accelerator and fuck off.
Okay, yeah, she'll get out of the way. She's gonna try again.
Okay.
She's gonna go ahead. She just needs a speeder. Okay, that's way better. That's a dirty 20 this time.
I see your dirty 20 and raise your nat kraken.
I fucking... What the hell, man?
You know what?
Right.
For giggles, we're gonna do it one more time. Stick the leg out. And use persuasion instead of intimidation. Just for giggles.
You just told me to not do the Twi'lek thing.
I was saying that as a joke, but like, I'm not gonna tell you how to play the character. I'm just saying, do the leg out for the giggles.
Alright, I'll give guidance.
Okay. What?
Oh, just like stick it out a little bit more. No. Camber your back a bit more.
What does I know how to use my assets. Stop talking to me like that, Orta. Can I
Yours are being put into my mouth.
Zevine ends up looking cuter because she's angry.
What's guidance? A D4?
D6.
D6? Oh, even better.
D6.
Okay.
Yeah, it's skills in the system. It's neat.
Okay.
Okay. Use these Jedi mind tricks to help.
26.
I rolled a 6. So where violence has failed, the Twi'lek charms do not.
I'm not gonna lie, when she sees that works, she's actually very disappointed. Like she's like legitimately upset about it. She's like,
right?
Okay.
You pointed your gun on Nar Shaddaa, nobody blinks, sticks out a leg, everybody, like, traffic just dead stops, 4 dudes are, like, out of their individual speeders, like, you need help, you need help.
She's like, this is my fucking life, I hate this shit. Yeah, so I guess, like, after she has her leg out, she beckons a stop, and they come full stop, she's gonna just lean into the flirting a little bit until she hops in the car and pulls a gun on them, and she's like, we need this vehicle, you need to get out before I blast your head off.
God damn it. Yeah, and then, yeah, obviously the guy's like, oh, damn it. I should have known better. And he kind of rolls his eyes and says, third time this month, the insurance is never going to let me live that down. As, yeah,
get in, guys.
He walks out of... He walks out of...
Okay.
Just kinda
so I'll load up the new car.
In 1 sec, and zigzags his way trying to cross the freeway without getting hit by a car. And I rolled a 6, so yeah, as he tries to, cross the freeway,
I'll give him guidance.
Insurance claim is going to be last of his worries.
Okay, I feel a little bad about that part.
Yeah, you don't want to go play in traffic.
Well, we're in a hurry, so.
Or the guidance just put from the 6 to an 8. It does not save his ass. All right, Leo. As I know, you guys have now acquired a functional vehicle once again.
All right, load it up.
All right, y'all load her up and zoom off the market. Yeah.
I'll take driver's seat again.
Yep. Yeah, you're not in a fight anymore, so you do manage, and you've thrown them off your trail, so you'll get to the merchant before running into any major problems.
Perfect.
You pull up to that, I call it the night market, that semi-black market that you guys were at earlier. Go to the armor smith, the armor vendor, And when they see you come in, they actually have both eyebrows raised. They say, "Oh, I didn't think you guys would make it." Quite frankly.
Oh, we're very skillful. I know my way around.
Clearly, you've deserved your reward. As, yeah, it's the best armor you guys were going to get for that, yeah?
The best armor for Mibble, better. It was like a better weave armor.
Beskar weave.
Correct. Okay.
Or
yeah, I remember what it was. Yeah. I have it here. There we go. So yes, the Beskar weave armor. So yeah, you have that Beskar weave armor that's available to you, Mibble.
Okay, you're gonna have to give me the stats and everything on that.
I'm on it.
It should be in the base equipment stuff. So, well, I guess you might not be using SW5E, like the site itself.
Well, I mean,
I was using the site, but
so here's the deal. Its AC is 14 plus your dex, but it maxes out at 2 as it is slightly heavier. Which means your max AC, unfortunately...
I already had Reeve armor. This was supposed to be better.
It is better, hear me out, because it has a funny property called Regulated. What that does is anytime I roll a damage dice against you, if the damage dice maxes out, I have to re-roll the damage dice and use a lower... like the second roll. So basically, it's very hard for me to roll max damage against you.
Alright.
So if I roll like 3d6s, any of those d6s that are a 6, I have to re-roll and use the new roll. Of course, if the new one is also a 6, I still get to use the 6, but I don't have disadvantage, but I can't roll max on damage dice on the first roll. Okay.
Okay. So it's basically same weave armor is just enhanced.
Yes, correct, with a better metal that reduces the damage you can take.
Okay.
Good. Okie dokie. And he looks at the other two and he says, I'll feel comfortable just giving this one a little bit of a reward. I'll at least pitch in some credits for you two. You'll both get 500 credits.
There's also armor that was talked about for Orta.
Yes.
I think you bought it, though.
I paid for that one.
Yes,
yeah.
That's right. Oh my gosh.
I was like, I thought we did pay for that, though.
He did have a massive migraine last session, to be fair, but yes. He did have a massive migraine last session, to be fair, but yes. Okay. But yes, Orta, you have your Jedi armor. Did I give it to you? The stat block? Do you remember it? Did you take it down?
I believe I did. I believe I put it in the...
Okay, either way, if you didn't, we'll watch the VOD from last session and we'll go fish it out, because I'm pretty sure I gave it to you. If I didn't, I'll go fish it out myself. But for now, that's good. Okay, good. So yeah, you guys have gotten that last little bit of equipment. You'll get a quick comlink buzz from Only saying broken arm at the clinic getting it fixed. I'll be a few hours still, sorry.
Oh. She took a pretty crazy fall, so I guess that makes sense. Do we want to try and reach your contact in the meantime then, Orta?
Yes, that seems like a sound idea. If we... I don't assume that they would have ill will towards us.
Alright then.
Yeah.
Let's go back then to Shadowtown and try to find your contact that's supposed to help us.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and Order will start leading the way.
Okay.
Best of its ability.
Very good. So, yeah, you're headed for Shadowtown. You know what? Seeing the time, maybe we should take the break here and then just do Shadowtown when we get back. How's that sound?
Oh, that works.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, seems
so
so.
let's take a 5-10 minute break here, refresh our drinks, bathroom, blah blah blah. You guys know the song and dance, and yeah, we'll be right back as soon as that's done.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Alrighty, see y'all in a bit.
Yep.
All right, we are back.
Hello.
Floor is yours.
Oh, you're still muted.
Or you're muted.
Of course, I'm talking and I'm muted. Yeah, no, I answered the whole time. You're like, are we here? I'm like, yeah, we're here. And like, nobody's answering. I'm like, what the Turns out I was muted. Great. Love it. All right. Awesome. Yeah. So, here we are. Um, So, you guys were going to go and investigate those mysterious coordinates that you'd been given a little while ago, yes?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Perfect. So we're going to do that today. And there we go. Okay. Yeah. So I'm assuming from here you guys are hopping on one of those speeder taxis, right?
That'd probably make sense, yeah.
And having them bring you to that district, or at least as close as you can get to that address.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So here's the funny thing. I have another map for y'all. Give me a minute. It's just Roll20 being Roll20. Just finish putting you on the map. There we go. So I actually had time to properly make this one, so it's a little funner because... There we go. I got to put labels on it and everything. There we go. Okay. So, here we are. Just grab your tokens now, because of course... There we go. And here we are. So you guys are dropped here near the cab's street kiosk, which is going to be right down here. And let me put this onto the map layer. That will help. There we go. So you guys can actually have your grid. Okay. So, this is where you guys are at.
Mm-hmm.
And okay. When you arrive there, you're immediately alerted to the fact that this is not the most safe of neighborhoods, if you want to call it that. First of all, pedestrian traffic here is at a minimum, and the people who are here are all kind of loitering, hanging out, giving you side glances. This is definitely not a nice neighborhood. We'll call it that.
Mm-hmm.
Ziva definitely has her. I mean, it happened in the taxi drive over, but she definitely has her hood up and then like a mouth cover piece. She gets into this part of town.
Yeah. I feel like it's hard for Orta to not be conspicuous in these particular settings, so I don't know if he's going to be... Like, he'll probably try to, like, have his hood up too. But not really much he can do about the whole Jedi aesthetic. As he'll start looking around, seeing if he can figure out which building the coordinates led to specifically.
So I can tell you that right off the bat because, you know, you're able still to cross-reference, you know, where you're supposed to head and all that. So give me one sec. There we go. The vehicle you're looking... the vehicle, wow. The building you're looking for, I'll get there, is mostly across the sector. It's over here. I'm gonna X mark the spot it for y'all. There we go. As it is this door right over here. On the top right corner, you'll see it. That is the spot y'all want to reach.
Alright. We should be able to find it a couple blocks down. Is there any warnings that you can give me about this place? That you can give us about this place?
Give me your old insight check.
I was also just asking the local, but yeah, I can do an insight check.
Oh, you well.
I was about to answer until you said something. I was like, oh, okay.
I did not know if you were talking to me or if you were in character. I'm sorry, it was not clear. Go ahead.
Well, like I said, a lot of shady gangsters and scientists are here. I mean, unless you have a cloak that will cover your whole outfit, you're going to be the one that sticks out like a sore thumb. Me and Mibble can blend in way better. Just keep your head low and tend to stick to the shadows unless you want to pretend that you're a junkie. People tend to leave you alone if you're a junkie.
I do not know how to pretend to be a junkie, so I will stick to the shadows.
Never had spice before?
No, never.
Smells awful.
Fair enough.
Alright. To the shadows it is.
It shouldn't be too hard. There's dumpsters on both sides of the street, as you can see. Plenty of nooks and crannies to hide in or be ambushed from.
Question. The main, alley, the middle alley, does it look like it's got, like, vendors and whatnot on there, or is it a lot of, like, people shoved in the corner doing their own, like, gambling business or whatever they're doing? Like, how
There's
busy
a couple
is
of
it?
vendors that are, like, selling street food and whatnot, but, it's a lot of shady shit. We'll say it that way. It's not the most good neighborhood, we'll call it that.
I'd say we'd be less suspicious if we stick to a busier street as opposed to barely anything in it. So if we can find something that has a decent amount of people on it, we have a better time of blending in. Otherwise we'll stick out like a sore thumb more so.
Okay, I see. We see.
I'm putting random scum and villainy tokens all over the streets just to give you guys a bit of a representation. They are not all necessarily hostile or gang members or whatever, but just placeholder tokens for the average Star Wars alien and or
would like to seduce Boba Fett.
Okay, roll me perception to see if you can find him first of all. You know, as a pre-clone right now.
I'm pretty sure we're a couple thousand years too early for him.
I'm pretty sure even his clone daddy's not born yet, but you know.
Yeah, his dad ain't even born yet. Yeah, no, I'm just kidding because of the tokens, but yeah, I think
they're just placeholders.
We're just gonna try to blend in till we at least get to the service alley. Just to kind of to peek down there just to see how the business is. But for now, that's her advice. So she knows how to blend in, but she's just kind of giving advice to the other two so they can at least kind of follow her lead.
Right.
Yep.
Yeah, Mibble's gonna be sticking close.
So the ones that I've put down, like I said, are not all necessarily hostile, so don't panic thinking I'm going to ambush you with 1 million people here. These are just all the people that are within visual like range that aren't necessarily hiding. They're the people you see. So some of them are on those pedestrian ridges, some of them are in the hover bike parking, like, you know, huddle talking. Like I said, there's a few street vendors. There's a dude, you know, standing right next to the manhole cover in the central junction. Like, there's people, but they're all sort of going about their business. Nobody actually, like, really gives you guys that much of a second look for now. But very much like Ziva said, one false step, one false move, and you'll probably get into a lot more trouble than you want to get into.
Right.
Okay. So yes, let's see it.
So are we just rolling like performance, or are we just walking until we see something?
So he's sticking to the shadows. It's going to be stealth. you said you were wearing a face mask and cover and everything, so I'm not going to really ask anyone, like, for you to roll anything. There's a few secret rolls I'm going to have to make, but aside from that, you're safe. Mibble, what are you doing?
For the record, she doesn't have a cloak. It's just a hood piece. It's not like full cloak or anything like that.
No, but you said hood piece and face mask. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Your features are mostly hidden, basically. Got it.
Mibble's gonna stick close to Ziva.
Okay.
More or less.
And you're just walking as is?
Pretty much.
I mean, this is kind of in a place of assassins, and she kind of looks like an assassin. The way she's walking and presenting herself with all of her, like, poison darts and everything around her. So she's just like, yeah, I look like an assassin, so this is fine.
Mibble is just like a average engineer type of person, so...
Just act like you're working with me. Just walk with confidence. And don't look around so much. If you look around and put your head on a swivel, you're going to look very, very guilty.
Mibble, how do you comply with these instructions? If at all.
She knows this better than I do. I'll follow her lead.
Okay. So give me a performance check then. Let's see how well you can pretend to be tough. Or at least confident in following her around this shady neighborhood.
She's definitely got that attitude of, like, just walk out of the store like you own it. Just, you're fine.
Basically, I got a 15.
$15, you said?
Yep.
Okay. Perfect. I'll tell you the results of that as we go. Okay.
And Orto was rolling stealth, right?
Correct.
As you know, master of stealth, Orto, this guy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Let me just take a closer look at this dice. That we are looking at a 5 total on that stealth check.
Okay. So you're sticking to the shadows, going from, like, you know, trash, like a trash bin to trash bin, you know, kind of hiding behind those big metal containers, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of sneaking on down the road there.
Sneaking. Heavy air quotes.
Look, you're doing what you gotta do. So, you guys do make it down to the central junction doing that. And Ziva, Mibble, you guys are fine. Orta, you take that corner and bolt for the next...
Yeah, next cover.
Container, if you want to call it that. When behind you, you just hear a voice going, "Oi!"
Order will turn. And look whoever is addressing him, looking at whoever's addressing him.
And in front of you is yet another Rhodian. And he looks at you and he says, "Trying to sneak by without paying the toll, You see, this whole neighborhood it belongs to us. And the fact that you think you could just saunter on in here without paying the toll, well, you're a lucky man. Because if it had been any other guard other than me, I mean, I would have just put a bullet in your head. But no. I'll charge you extra for trying to sneak past the toll. As long as you pay, I'll leave you alive. Lucky day for you, my friend. Don't fuck it up.
Alright, here's every credit I own.
For the record, it's this guy right here.
Yeah. And Orta's like, alright, here's every credit that I have on my person. He
Okay.
sends 130 credits his way.
The guy looks at the money, then back at you, then back at the money. And you can see his brain kind of like break for half a sec, because A, he wasn't really expecting you to pay, and B, that's a lot of money. So he just like hastily pockets the 130 credits, or the 31 credits, sorry. It says, fine, just get out of here. Don't let me catch you trying to sneak in here again.
Have a good day.
Pay your toll like anybody else. Get out of my face. And then you can hear him like excitedly talking into his comlink.
230 really that much?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
just doing a taxi ride's like 20 credits.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, no. Understand that the armor prices you guys paid were really, really like high, but for very high-end gear.
Mhm.
But like a sandwich is like 2-3 creds. It's not like 100 credits for a sandwich. You know what I'm saying? Like you're not paying like, yeah. You overpaid for your toll there.
Whatever. Orta does not care about money. He's not thought about money that much.
No, that's
It's
fine.
all
I'm just
this
saying, yeah,
stuff,
that's just why he's just like, oh my god, that's so much money.
It's like, what an idiot.
Well, you're some dude slumming it, you know, right now. So he thinks you're either some rich kid slumming it, or he's like, fuck it, I hit payday today. I got some weak sauce idiot that must have just made it big or gotten paid for his week of work. Either way, he's happy, you know?
Yep.
Okay.
Orta keeps on his way.
Okay. So now that you're at the service alley, which way do you guys go?
Well, seeing the goal is that way, I'd personally turn right down the service alley to go up the ramp that I'm seeing at the end.
Yep, like right through here kind of thing.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. Everybody agree with that?
Well, I'm gonna look down the alley first just to see
Yeah.
how it
I mean,
What
looks.
if he's got street smart?
Because she sees him just turning, and she's like, "God
Yep.
damn it!
Dumbass, stop!
Alleys are the worst place to get caught. All right, just kind
I
of."
don't know what you expect from me.
peeks.
This is not my territory.
Then, like, yeah, as you turn the corner, you see there's actually quite a few guys hanging out in that alleyway, and they kind of give you a bit of a stinky look when you almost walk into that alleyway.
How they're lined up, do they look like that they're waiting for a mark? Like they're gonna come up with a baseball bat going, someone looks a little lost.
I mean, give me an insight check. Give me a vibe check.
I'd very much like to do that. Except insight's my weakest. No!
I could roll the insight check if you'd like.
I was like, can I do perception?
I love how the one with the street smarts has 0 vibe check, and the one who's dumb as a brick when it comes to street smarts has all the vibe checks.
Look, I had to put more stuff in other things. Like wisdom, unfortunately, had to be my dumber one. Where's my d20s? There we go.
It makes the dice tell a fun story, you know?
Yeah. Okay. 15.
Not bad. No,
That's
you
still
know
not
what? For a
bad.
15, you can tell that these guys are positioned to block off both ends of the alleys. This is a fucking, like... This is a trap. Trap and a half. Like, you walk in there, you're getting shaken down at the very least, or murdered at the very worst.
She's gonna try and catch Orta's attention and just kind of be like, like, no, over here.
Orta, give me an insight check.
That's a 12 total.
I will throw a rocket at the back of his head if that helps.
You know what? If you do, Orta,
She's more than willing.
give me the check with an advantage.
Okay.
Because she's to be
That's
like,
better.
hey.
That's a 24.
So you think that, you know, Ziva at first was just like clearing her throat?
Yeah.
And then bonk, you get hit in the back of the head with a small pebble. Not enough to hurt, but enough to like kind of get your attention, clearly get your attention. You turn around and you see Ziva, and I'm assuming Ziva at that point you shake your head no or something to let him know.
Ziva just kind of, oh, child, hi.
Peekaboo.
Killing me, child. She will just kind of, like, she's not fully acting like Orta's with them just yet, but she's gonna kind of do that thing where she kind of stops, looks around like she's, like, looking for someone, and then she kind of goes, like, huh, like, kind of points, and then starts walking further down north on the main alley.
Okay.
And just hopes that he follows.
Orta, how do you interpret that gesture?
Well, this is not my territory. And Ziva knows what she's doing, especially in these circumstances, just by nature of career, and, you know, this being this planet being her sort of place of work and all. Yeah, exactly. His intent was to follow her lead when we got here. He will continue to do so. And we'll follow Ziva. Also, you don't want to split up.
Okay. So you guys start going down the main street instead. When you get more or less where it actually says mid-alley here, I need... Orta, are you still trying to sneak around?
I was told not to sneak around anymore, so I'm just walking like I belong here.
Okay.
He's already paid his toll.
Right? Okay.
Like, I should say that he just is walking like he belongs here, more or less than, like, acting like he is. Because, you know, he feels like he's paid the toll, so, you know, that's what he needs to do. So now he can be here.
She has a plan just in case for if either Mibble or Orta gets caught. So she's just walking like she owns the place, like she's on a mission. And, like, hand on hip and everything. So she's going to look ahead and see what's going on with these much thicker group of shady people.
Mm-hmm.
And see what they're up to.
When you get to that, you know, overpass area, you see the one dude who was sitting there. He was leaning basically against the wall to the side. You know that look where you look, people think they look cool, so they're kind of just leaning against the wall with one of their legs crossed. You know the one.
Oh yeah.
Smoking a death stick type of thing, like you know the dude who thinks he's a lot cooler than he really is type of pose. Yeah, there's another Rhodian in that particular pose, for lack of a better term. And when you guys walk up, he looks up. And... fuck. And he recognizes both Orta and Mibble. And he says, well, the two killed so many of our brothers in the freeway earlier today. Didn't think you'd come over to this part of the city, but I'm not gonna look a gift calf-hound in the mouth. Come to die, have you?
Ziva immediately looks to the others with it's a very subtle look under her hood, but it's very much like, what the fuck did you guys do?
I mean, you were there too, he just hasn't recognized you. Y'all killed a bunch of people earlier today.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
They're just part of that gang.
Okay. You know, she could easily do something, but she's used to doing it alone, so she's not the type of asshole to leave them. So she's just gonna kind of...
Stealth generator walks away. Fuck!
I mean, it was more of a funny smoke bomb.
Yeah, right.
But, how many of them are there?
Well, see, in front there's only 4 of them, but as he says that, you hear some footsteps behind you as 3 more join you guys.
Do I see... Oh, sorry, go ahead.
You're outnumbered about 2 to 1, give or take.
Do I see a ladder that leads to a rooftop? Where we are right now?
Yes, but it's a little bit further in. It's an emergency ladder of some kind to hit the overpass between the 2 buildings. Probably there in case something ever happened to the overpass and people had to get there for maintenance or whatever.
Okay, is there also, like, I know the map technically only shows 1, but would I be aware that there's several, like, manhole covers around here, if need be? Or is it just kind of 1?
Yes, but not in this part of the alley.
Okay. So...
There's another closer where it says service corridor, but...
Okay.
You wouldn't know that because you haven't turned that corner yet.
A quick recap, because it's been a bit. I know Orta speaks telepathically. Have we been able to speak telepathically back to him, or has it been all verbal?
Give me a minute, I will tell you.
Let me... I feel like there's something that...
We did talk about that before, but I'm gonna get that for you.
Yeah.
Yeah, but she's not part of the hive mind, remember? Neither is Mibble.
I know.
Drathos, there we go.
Yeah, you can communicate telepathically with creatures within 30 feet of you. You must share a language with the target in order to communicate in this way. I think
But
it's
I guess
only
can we telepathically
one way.
back?
So,
okay.
Here's the deal. I remember we talked about this, but I'm reading through it here. So it's 2 ways, but only between you and them. So basically,
right.
If Ziva tells you something, you have to then repeat it to Mibble. She can't talk to Mibble through you.
Yeah. Okay. So he would have to start the conversation?
Yes, if basically you told him, hey, be ready, do this, he'd have to repeat that to Mibble as well.
Okay. But Orta would have to initiate the conversation to have that link. Or can I just start it?
No, I'm pretty sure if you're thinking loud enough, he'll hear you.
Okay.
Yeah.
But Mibble won't unless he repeats it to Mibble, if that makes sense.
Okay.
Yeah.
So she will turn to look to Orta and try to think loud enough, saying like, I'm going to poison smoke bomb these assholes up front. Tell Mibble, both of you are going to follow me up the stairway to the roof over there, to the right. It's going to happen in 5 seconds.
We'll get you guys up here.
Yeah, we relay that message. Be ready and... first thing he relays to Mibble is, we're going up those stairs in 5 seconds. You'll know why.
Okay.
And I will pull out my canister.
Okay. Oh, you're firing the canister launcher?
Yes.
Nice,
Yes, I
grenade
am.
launcher time. All right.
Yes, I am.
I'm okay with this.
Give me a second. I need to look at this because it's got quite the range on it. So I'd have to kind of like center it. Let me give me a second. I kind of said the idea and then didn't look up the rest of the details. Okay, so she is going to do the cone.
Mm-hmm.
And she is going to spray pretty much, let me do the line here. Hold on. Not freehand. I need, Oh, it's the measure. That's why I'm looking in the wrong spot. Cone. Okay. So she is going to reposition herself. She unfortunately is only going to be able to get one group at a time. So, ooh, I didn't mean to move myself. Oopsie. Oh, I guess we're kind of off center, so I guess that kind of makes sense. Yeah, because she's... Oh, I can get every single one of them right here. Yeah, she's going to get this group. To at least get one group off of them. As she is going to quickly fire her canister. As much as I personally want to do the incendiary ones, because that would just be funny, she doesn't want to cause too much attention. So we're going to do the corrosive one.
Or, you cause so much war crime level of damages that nobody wants to come near you, which is also acceptable, but yes, sorry, go ahead.
I mean, yeah, but she's all about kind of being subtle to see if she can get away. I mean, if she has to switch to the incendiary, she will do it, but right now, she wants to poison.
Is it another blinding poison, or is it... Oh, no, that one's poison damage. Yeah, no, I remember. Okay.
No, it's poison damage, but it's basically an explosion. It's just going to be a corrosive explosion instead of fire.
Yep.
Oh, but then I could set fire to it, and it just creates a chain reaction. It'd be so great. So yeah, she's going to use the corrosive projector tank. So she's using the cone, and she can get every single one of these guys right here. And so all of them needs to make a Constitution saving throw. And regardless if they succeed or not, she did tell them to move immediately. So she basically, that's her indication of run the fuck up the ladder.
Yep.
So yeah, so she will fire it, hoping that her friends kind of react.
Real quick.
Okay. Yep. Do I get sneak attack for this?
If it's a save, you don't...
I'm just
trying
to get more damage. I mean, it is an attack. It is an attack. Technically, I'm shooting something at them. I guess. Well,
poison smoke canister the other.
Right.
Yeah. Oh, it says it's an attack. So yeah.
So you got a 22, a 13, a 16, and an 11. So I think 2 make it, 2 fail it. Is that correct?
What? Say that again. Sorry.
22, 16, 13, and 11.
Nope, the DC's 24, because I got devastating.
Oh, so yeah, none of them save. Oh god, it's true. It's the devastating one. All right, what's the damage and what's the condition?
Well, it's a bit of dice. Hold on.
Yep.
And because I am using poison, I used just a couple extra.
Yep.
Oh, that's a lot of 5s. Okay. 5, 10, 15, 20. 6, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35. Acid damage. And I think they start disintegrating. Because, hold on, on a failed save, take 66 acid damage. A disintegrated creature and everything it's wearing and carrying are reduced to a pile of fine gray dust. So I guess I disintegrate them? Is that what happens?
If it kills them, yes.
Okay.
Well, here's the deal.
If it reduces the damage reduces the creature to 0 hit points and must make a Constitution saving throw. If it fails, it dies immediately without making any more death saving throws.
So here's the deal. The guy in the front is screaming. Like high-pitched Greedo getting shot in the nutsack levels of like high-pitched screaming because, as you said, his face is melting off right now. I won't describe to you how it looks because whoever's listening to this show right now probably does not need to imagine somebody's skin peeling off their face and exposing bone. So we're gonna skip the gory descriptions here to not get canceled. But you can imagine where that goes.
That mean it makes
We
to
just
make a
say our-
con save?
No, he's
Sorry
still
about
alive.
Oh,
He's
that's
just very
unfortunate.
much. He's just very much not having a good time. The three at the top, however, scream and launch themselves to the ground, rolling, attempting to like get this off their face, probably spreading it more, if anything, as a result. But they're just in full panic mode. And the screams eventually slowly die down, and yes, you see just a fine gray mist just poofing the next time wind, gusts down that main thoroughfare. As the three at the top died and are reduced to dust. Or
Well, I'm
in this
hoping
case-
as the screams are happening, everyone's running the fuck up the ladder.
Yeah, and you see them rolling and melting as they're being completely
As that happens,
gooed.
as that happens, Mibble's gonna throw a smoke cloud at the other group to try to disorient them.
Yay!
Before
Yay!
Good work.
Oh, this is so bad. I love it.
and then bolt for the stairs.
Okay, so the three of you go up those stairs, I'm assuming, real quick.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
The guys who are in the clouds of smoke take shots down the alley. Are the three of you who ran up the stairs here with the smoke cloud and everything? I need y'all to give me reflex with advantage, please.
Are these saves? Dex
Yes.
saves?
Saves. Yes.
He meant
Alright,
dex. I think he meant dex. So
wisdom
because it's a
Sorry,
save,
reflex, sorry.
Orta gives us 3?
Wisdom. Yes.
Yes.
I'm not used to
I'll
this. This is
save.
great.
Nat Kraken.
Okay.
Woo! Oh, I keep missing my
So
character
that's
sheet.
a Nat Kraken
7.
25.
12.
Okay.
Sorry, I'm looking at my dex. Oh, my dex is ridiculous. 32.
Okay.
Thanks, Orta.
By existing, I help.
I have a plus
32?
13. I have a plus 13, yeah.
Take saving throws?
Yeah, it's because of a feat I took.
Oh, right.
It doubles my proficiency. It's
That's
called
insane.
blinded. It's called blinded agility.
That's crazy.
You gain, it says you gain proficiency in dexterity saving throws. If you're already proficient, you gain expertise in them. So it doubles my proficiency. And we are running up the ladder, and then as soon as we get to the top, I'm gonna just kind of push the other two down to stay down so they don't know where we went.
So a few things are going to happen. Orta, you take a random blaster bolt to the shoulder as you're trying to go up.
Ew.
Not enough to have you fall off the ladder or anything, but you are taking 10 points of damage of the energy type. I can't speak tonight. Funny thing, because they started blindly firing down the alleyway, I had to have the other dude do a dex saving throw. Guess who rolled a 5 on his dice?
Well, it couldn't be me. I rolled a 7.
So he also got hit because he didn't make the saving throw. And he was already fairly, and by fairly I mean extremely injured. He's basically in the middle of the alleyway cursing as his face is melting off when he basically gets pincushioned by all the people firing blindly down the alley and ends up killed by his own friends. As he loudly lays dead with his face half melted off in the middle of the alley for whoever, bothers to look back down. That being said, once you guys hit the deck, the others are screaming they couldn't have gone far, and they will run on down the alleyway.
So, as soon as it starts to, quiet down a little bit, Ziva's gonna kind of look over and go, "Oh, that was fun. That was powerful. Also, thank you, Mibble. That helped us get away even quicker."
No problem. warning next time you use something like that.
Oh, I thought Orta told you. I was going to use a poison smoke bomb. I just didn't expect those
Just
results.
told me to be ready.
Oh.
There's only so much you can say in 5 seconds.
She's going to do poison bomb, run to the right, go!
Exactly.
Right. Well,
I do wish we could have figured out a better way to handle this, but in this context, I know that that's not really a possibility.
if it makes you feel any better, especially this part of town, this part of the planet, no one by any means is innocent here. You're either a drug addict, a mad scientist, and I told you the shady shit those assholes do, or you're just out to, murder and rob. So don't feel too bad for them.
Indeed.
That's how I get by, at least. I can't really... You're a Jedi, I know you're a little different, but that's what helps me sleep at night.
Indeed. Not meaning to underappreciate the quick thinking or anything. It is what was needed to be done.
Well, unfortunately, I don't have what Mibble has. Mine are a bit more destructive when I use my version of smoke bombs. So, apologies if it kind of had a much more gruesome effect, but good to know in the future. But at least, if I remember correctly, this way? Should be able to get down from the roof over here.
Yes.
And try
we may need to wait to see them pass by, but...
Well, of course.
So you
yes.
you guys are heading east to get off, or are you going back? Yeah, you're going east, from what I'm understanding. Okay, yeah, there we go. So,
yeah, I'm just gonna stay. Yeah, I'm gonna stay on the corner just to make sure that at least those guys aren't around.
It seems like they did check and are checking, but after a little while, they just kind of, at least some of them patrol back down this way, and this guy comes back down the other way. So they're kind of canvassing backwards now, thinking maybe you ran in the other direction using the smoke bomb or something. Nobody really thinks of looking up. There is no way down here in the sense there's no ladder, but you do spot some open right here trash containers. Those big dumpsters.
Ziva's very nimble, so she'll definitely try to make her way down. Of course, still trying to be careful and not make too much noise if possible.
So, are you hopping down onto the street, or are you hopping down, like, jumping into the containers? Are you, like, what are you doing to get down? That's my question. Because you're high up on a building right now.
Yeah, she's just trying to find the path with least resistance. So if there's, like, a pipe or some things that she can try to, like, use her momentum to kind of tuck and roll to get back onto the street, she will. Because I don't think she wants to go into the trash. But that's just
Probably
her.
not. But, yep. Okay, so give me an acrobatics then.
Say less.
This is the check.
Yeah. 17.
Okay. Okay, yeah. Yeah, you managed to grab onto those little, like, ledges that protrude out of the building, and the occasional pipe and the occasional air exchanger units and whatnot off the sides of the building, and managed to kind of, I don't want to say parkour, but, like, reverse rock climb your way down, basically. Yeah, you finish with the good old, tuck and roll as you hit the pavement at the bottom of the wall. The rest of you, how do you get down?
For the record, she's also at the bottom, kind of keeping an eye out in case they need help. Like if they slip or fall, she can at least be there to kind of sort of help. She's not the strongest,
Okay.
but she can at least try.
Okay, yeah.
Or to try to climb down just using his strength rather than using athletics instead of acrobatics, kind of just take rather than trying to.
How?
There you go. Headset turned off. Kind of
Yeah.
rather than going for the nimblest approach, kind of being slow and cautious, using his extra strength to be able to hang and look around a bit more step by step.
So, describe to me how he's actually doing that. Because saying he takes the strength way down, I'm like, cool. Can you describe to me what that looks like?
Well, yeah. Since he has, how do I put it? Words are hard.
Because the acrobatic one made sense. Grab the pipe, flip, jump, whatever, parkour your way down. That makes sense. What's a quote-unquote
Parkour.
strength way down? So that I can justify the athletics.
Just with the higher strength, being able to hold on, like higher strength, higher endurance, being able to hold on to places longer, to be able to sort of like scope out where he would need to go next. More of a cautious approach.
That still doesn't really. So here's what a strength approach would look like, right? Like drop and then grab one of the ledges on the way down, and just raw strength grab that ledge to not fall all the way to the bottom, and just sort of not rappel because you don't have a rope, but you know what I'm saying. Or have somebody hold a rope and then rappel down using the rope or stuff like that, like lower them using the rope. That to me would be strength. Saying you're just in between steps stopping to look around doesn't justify athletics, bro. Not to me, not that way. Or you can jump in the dumpster, really. It's entirely up to you. But if you want to use a raw strength approach, I'd say more like actually use a feat of strength, you know? Like try to catch yourself midway or something like that and grab onto a ledge or something after dropping several feet, which would justify stronger strength, you know? Unless you want to roll Constitution. Because if you're saying you're just holding on to be more like cautious and stuff, give me something Constitution based, I'll give it to you. But for an athletics, it's a little more complex than that.
I'll just jump at the trash can. It's whatever.
That's still going to be... I'll still give you athletics for that one, though. Because that is just power bombing it and tanking the jump, you know what I mean? So if you want to give me athletics off of that, I'll give you athletics.
15.
Okay. Very good. So yeah, you hit the trash. There's a crunching sound, of course. You hop out of the trash can. You hear somebody in the trash can next to you swearing and banging on the middle of the trash can, saying, "Keep it down!" As, you know, clearly somebody lives in the other trash can. Next to the one that you jumped in. I actually flipped a coin to see if you were landing in theirs or in yours. Thankfully, you did not land on top of someone and accidentally
This is my
kill them.
house!
Yeah, you know, you landed in somebody else's house. Damn it, bro! But no, you're good. Mibble, what do you do?
Is there... I'm gonna see if I can find the same pipe and slide down like Shiva did.
Yeah, give me the acrobatics if you want to do the whole pipe to ledge to pipe to flip over the AC unit to the ground.
Athletics?
No, acrobatics.
Acrobatics? That's gonna be a 13.
Okay, you start to follow the way Ziva did it, but you don't quite manage. And on that last, like I said, jump over the EC unit, you kind of grab it and slip a little bit. Thankfully, it's more towards the end, not so much at the beginning that you slip. But you still slip, and you're still on your way to hit the ground. Ziva, you do see that.
Trying to get!
Okay. Okay. Give me a dex, please.
You know what? I don't think I have one on her, but I was curious. I'm like, do I have a grappling hook? I do have a grappling hook!
Okay.
I was thinking, it's not gonna help now, but I was thinking, oh man,
I was
I could use that for the fucking roof. I didn't think I had a grappling hook on this character. I'm dumb.
You
I'm
did
sorry,
use
guys.
it. You guys did use grappling hooks when you were with Wadu at the pod racing.
Yeah, I just forgot about it. I don't think she used it then, because that's when I first entered. But yeah.
Well, somebody used it. It might have been Koda, but somebody used a grappling hook at that moment.
Yeah, that's my bad. I forgot. Yeah, I'm gonna try to catch Mibble. I feel like Mibble would be light, being a smaller creature compared to Ziva. So yeah, she's just gonna eyeball it and try to catch Mibble like a fallen baby.
Okay, give me a dex save for dex check, so just d20 plus deck.
Okay. Since Orta... Oh, no, it's a check. I'll say since Orta's next to me. Never mind. That's... Okay. Plus, what's my dex? 4. So... 21.
Okay. You definitely do get under Mibble fast enough. Give me a strength check.
Oh, no. This is where it all goes down. Oh, no.
Or athletics.
No.
I believe athletics goes off of strength anyway, but yeah, you can give me
know
athletics.
what? Doesn't matter. It's the same number. It's the same number. I am not strength. Ooh. It's a 9.
Okay.
Brace
You
myself.
do get in position on in time, but you do take a Mibble to the face.
Yeah.
As you try to grab them, but you underestimate how small they are or whatever, and they kind of slide between your hands and land square on your face.
I'm sorry.
As you were kind of arched back to catch them, right? So you kind of crumble and fall backwards and bang your head on the ground a little bit. You're both gonna take 10 points of damage here. But it could have been a heck of a lot worse. You know, you could have ended up with concussion. Mibble could have broken something hitting the deck. Like, nobody's got any lasting injuries or anything. You still got in place in time. But you definitely kind of stopped his fall with your face.
Sorry, can I just use uncanny dodge? I'm just gonna roll out of the way.
Oh, let him take the full 20 points? Yeah, sure.
No, I'm not gonna do that. Oh, God. Hold on. Do I do something with my deck? Hold on. Oh, no. I was gonna say, doesn't my dex ability help me with anything? Nope, just opportunity attacks are made at disadvantage against me. Nope, okay, nope, yeah, I take it full in the face, so yeah, 10 damage. Sorry, Mibble. I'm sorry.
Mibble, you feel something squishy under you as you've landed square on her face. There.
Yep, get off of her really quick.
I'm just gonna be like, oh, God, does that hurt? Okay, I'm sorry. I thought I had it. You came hotter than I thought. Oh, God. Okay. Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay. It's cool. It's cool. You know what they say, walk off a concussion and sleep on it. So I'm good. Or it's up, shall we?
Do not walk off a concussion and sleep on it. I'm a health professional. Do not do that. Seek professional help if you think you have a concussion. Do not sleep on it.
Our metagate here. But yeah, so she'll just very much be the whole like, ow, as just try to go like, are we there yet?
In order you get out of the dumpster, you know, slightly on the stinky side of things, but very much unharmed at least. As you guys are now basically in front of the door. You notice that next to it there's like a food vendor, you know, one of those stalls that sells food and whatnot next to the door. Probably somebody who caters more often than not to the residents of that apartment building, right?
Mm-hmm.
And actually, Orta, can I get a perception check real quick before you go in?
This can happen. 22.
Okay. You feel it in the Force, as meets it beats it. You feel it in the Force more than you see it, but give me a minute. The food vendor strikes you as being a little bit more familiar than you would expect, as they're wearing a bandana that's kind of covering their eyes. This is a Miraluka, a male Miraluka. Although he's not wearing Jedi robes or anything, so it takes you a while to recognize him. But in the stall, you do see the familiar figure of Master Garm that's not hiding, but hiding in plain sight if you want to look at it, disguised as the food vendor, and he's basically serving food from behind the stall.
Perhaps we get some food first. We see a familiar face, and there's the sense that this may be important. Anybody hungry? Azorta will head to the noodle stall.
So, y'all both see Orta kind of go semi-AWOL here as he just goes, you know what, food, and he heads towards the food tray. Well, not the food tray, but the food stall.
Seriously? Right now?
Oh.
And yeah, you recognize your boss, Nibble.
Sort of gives him a glare.
Well,
Ziva, what do you do, if anything, right now? Or are you busy with...
Sorry, I was dealing with child.
You're
I
dumb.
heard we were going to the noodle cart. You recognize someone. Oh! Aww. My boyfriend from not this character.
You're funny.
That's Zuri. That's the one you keep thinking about.
Yeah.
That's
Or was
his
it Gemma?
girlfriend.
Might have been Gemma's.
No, it wasn't Gemma.
No? Okay. Too many characters after a while.
Gemma's my other Star Wars character that I have a whole story behind that I've told you about. That's not
Right.
Not this.
Right. So it was Zuri,
you
my bad.
remembered
Okay.
her. Okay.
I remember a lot of your characters. I just never know who does what and how
That's
because
fair.
there's so many backstories I have to multitask that eventually my brain just goes.
So yes.
I
don't think Ziva. Yeah, Ziva's never met this person, so she's just gonna be
she
like.
does not.
Does he look like a Jedi, or is he like in disguise?
No, he's not actually dressed like a Jedi. It is a Miraluka, so you know that they can see things through the Force. Maybe if you're aware of how they function racially, but.
No, but outfit-wise,
he
does he scream like Jedi or anything?
Nope, he's dressed like a food vendor. He's actually smart enough to blend in. He's dressed like a food vendor. He just looks at you all and says, "Oh, what'll it be?"
What is this?
Food. Clearly, as he points towards the noodle bowl menu.
Oh, I don't eat anything from Shadowtown, thank you.
He grins
Orta.
a little bit. Sorry, Orta, yeah?
Orta will call out to and be like, "Oh, were you the contact, or are they in there?"
He
Telepathically.
smiles back at you, and rather than answering you telepathically, he actually answers you like vocally, so the other two can hear the benefit of the conversation. You know, because they don't hear you talking to him either. Remember, again, you can talk to one person at a time, but not to a whole ass crowd. So he just vocally answers, "No, your point of contact is inside the building. I'm just here to give you a little bit of last minute briefing before you head on in there, just to avoid any further problems."
Oh, do you
What
know
do you
each
mean
other?
Further problems.
Sorry, you were saying, Ziva?
Oh, I was just saying. Oh, you know the noodle vendor?
You could say that.
Orta will turn towards Eva. "Don't you know? Most noodle vendors are Jedis."
Now I know why I eat rice. Okay.
He smiles when you say that, and rummages under the countertop, pulling out some fresh rice that he starts frying in a pan while he's making noodles on the side. As he keeps talking to you, Orta, again out loud, and he says, "So, sorry for meeting you here in such weird circumstances, but as you saw when you passed by, Tython was attacked by the Sith fleet. There was a bit of a reason for that, I'm sure you can imagine."
Yes. Is it? What losses were faced?
Funny enough, they didn't try to occupy the planet, which was weird considering their usual MOs. They struck the temple, focused most of their efforts on invading it instead of just raising it from orbit, which also was weird.
Were they
Hmm? Sorry,
perhaps
you were saying?
presumptuous of me to say, but was Aaliyah taken?
Yes, actually. Predictably enough, she was. The main issue pertained to the two objects that I had you and Zuri run off with.
Right.
Again, he doesn't explicitly, mention that, but for the rest of the audience, he is indeed referring to both the Sun Saber and the Soul Saber. He just elaborates a little bit. And he says, well, it seems like the ones who first attacked the temple and were unsuccessful somehow or another reported back to their superiors about what happened. And the unfortunate reality of that byproduct is the Sith Empire became aware of the creation of that Soul Saber, and they're probably trying to get their hands on its... I hate to call it a manufacturing process because, well, let's be real, this is more like torturing kyber crystals to the point of them... Anyway, we're not going to get into the details, but you get the idea. Now imagine a Sith Empire where every Sith that kills someone then absorbs their soul and becomes stronger for it. Every single time they kill someone. Now imagine an entire empire doing that.
The end
Well, the end...
of a lot of lives.
So, this is why we had you leave. That's why we had Zuri leave with the Sun Saber somewhere else. Because an entire Jedi Order armed with Sun Sabers is no better if one of them falls to the dark side or just decides that having that type of power could be beneficial if used. The last thing we need is another Revan armed with a Super Saber, right? So all those things have been sort of sent off in a way which does goes to say how much the Council trusted you not to give in to your baser instincts here, but yeah, that was mainly the issue. The problem now, though, is with Alia having been taken, the potential of her homeworld being found out, along with the manufacturing process. If her homeworld were to align with the Empire, this causes us an even bigger problem.
I see.
The issue is she never actually told us the coordinates of her home planet, and looking through the archives, we were unable to find it. The contact you're going to meet with is said to have that information. The unfortunate problem is when we negotiated, they of course took a hefty commission, but specifically asked that you and your group be the ones to come and collect the information. We're not quite sure why.
Mm-hmm. I see.
So, do yourself a favor when you go in there and stay on your toes.
Of course. Perhaps we should make sure that everybody is here for that in that case. Well, everybody that can be here. Should we see if Onley is in a better state before we go in, or
Do you want us to try to see if we can go back, deal with all this again, and bring Onley through?
not in particular?
Don't you have her phone number?
Yes, but she still has to come through here. Do you think we're in for a battle when we go in? Or do you feel confident enough to at least have the contact, get the information, and then we go meet up with her?
He kind of shrugs and he says, I'm not quite sure. After all, dealing with the cartels has always been touchy on a good day. So no, I don't really know why or how they're going to address you or why they wanted to specifically see you, or if they're going to throw a last-minute condition in. But I think if they wanted you dead, just you stepping up to this doorstep here would have already had you shot or otherwise harmed. And I haven't really seen anybody go in and out of the building all day, so if they're in there, they're not in there with a whole-ass army that they've had to keep fed and whatnot. So I'm expecting, again, just a uncomfortable negotiation more than a direct violent confrontation from my years of experience anyway, he says as he shrugs.
I see.
What's the name of the cartel?
Do you know who it is we're supposed to be talking to?
I don't know who you're supposed to be talking to, I just have the apartment number, which was forwarded in the coordinates you guys have had, and as for the cartels, well, there's only one cartel that really matters on Nar Shaddaa now, isn't there?
Ziva starts to get very uncomfortable. Is it what I think it is?
Just walk in and find out. You asking me to metagame?
No, I'm asking you when he said, "Oh, it's the one only cartel on Nar Shaddaa now." Like, would I be aware of that
DM me and I'll
information?
tell you if your character can put two and two together.
Oh, okay. I'm trying to look up the damn name and I can't find the damn name. Hold on, where is it?
Or give me an insight check and I'll tell you if you want.
Oh, there's the name. I just didn't. Okay. Insight check.
Yep.
Ugh. 12.
Okay. You know that the de facto owners of the entire moon are technically the Hutt cartels. While there are other powers at play and criminal organizations and whatnot on Nar Shaddaa, if there's a quote-unquote big boss of Nar Shaddaa, it's definitely the Hutts.
Oh, okay. She's not as nervous as she looks, but she's very much like, oh shit, I don't deal with fucking Hutts. Okay.
It is what it is.
She's like,
it's not that one certain hut.
Oh, Boadu.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, well, I'm not saying I'm going to be great at it, but...
We kind of left him in a bad position.
Sorry, you were saying Zuri?
It's Ziva, but...
Ziva. We were talking about Zuri earlier, my brain farted back to the other character, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
What were you saying, Mibble?
We kind of left him in a sour position, more or less. Back on, what was it?
Tatooine.
Tatooine. Well...
Yeah.
He's not even a friend. He's a contact. So if that is the Hutt that is in there, perhaps I can smooth things over, maybe. But if it's another Hutt, well, we can just melt them. If things go south, at least. But hopefully we don't get to that, because I do not want to deal with the Hutts in that manner. I would like to just kind of get it and get out, if that's the case.
Wise advice, says the quote-unquote noodle vendor. As he puts out 2 bowls of noodles for you, Mibble, and Orta, and Zuri, he finishes frying
Ziva.
the rice, putting... Why do I keep saying Zuri?
I don't know.
I
You've
think
never
I'm still...
gotten my name right in any episode. You've just never gotten
Well, I think
it
I'm
right.
hyper fixated on the first character, and it just has not...
All 3
my brain
episodes she was
refuses-
in?
I know, and my brain is refusing to fucking transition. I don't know why I'm hyper fixated on... You know, it's because she was dating Garm, that's why. My brain's just refusing to let go.
Like, I miss my girlfriend.
I know, or mine. Yeah, I told
Jedi
you
were
I'm
allowed to
married
date
you
each
or
other.
anything, like...
They were allowed to date in this time period.
You know
They were allowed
what's
to
funny
date.
enough? Technically they were, it's just, you know, the emotional entanglement more often than not dragged
Well,
them
it was
towards
way
the dark side.
better if it was Jedis and Jedis. If it was Jedi and an outsider, there was like a whole interrogation council
that caused a
process.
whole lot of
But
problems.
so, you know, could be worse. But
Yep.
yeah.
100%.
So
But yeah,
so this is
he
Ziva.
yeah, as he's finishing to fry up the rice, he puts in, you know, a little bit of bantha meat and some veggies, puts the sauce on it, finishes frying it, looks at you and says, "Are you sure? Last call." About the vendor food thing, I mean.
You know what? just because you're not a shady POS and actually a Jedi, I know you're not going to drug me for my organs, so fine.
He laughs and he says, "No, if I wanted your money, I'd have different ways of taking it." That being said, either way,
Well, I didn't say money, I
guarantee
said organs, but, you know, if you're after my money too, come and
money,
try.
organs, big difference. No, what I was trying to get at is all the ingredients, by the way, were bought from uptown markets. I don't intend to feed you guys any dregs. He puts the food in front of you too, and again, the three of you, if you were willing to do so, and to eat the food, will gain the benefits of a short rest, so feel free to fix your HP up a little bit. As you'll spend, probably 20, 30 minutes eating there.
Refill points.
Yay.
The limit of what a short rest gives you,
I don't think we took a lot of damage either, which is nice. We don't have to, like...
Well, the fall damage, or the damage you guys took during the crash, there's a good total of like 30, 40 damage done.
I got shot a couple times.
That's true, yeah, that's true.
You hit your next when you roll a hit die to regain hit, the minimum number of hit points you can regain is twice your con mod. Okay, so minimum I can regain from that is 6. My hit dice are...
By the way, as Mibble is sitting there, does Gom notice anything different about him?
Oh, I was gonna get to that once you guys were done with the short rest.
Oh, that's right. That is right.
But yes, while everybody, I can actually roleplay that with you while the others will figure out their HP regain. Garm looks at you, Mibble.
Drink, I'll be back.
And of course no problem. He sees you as he looks through the force, right, like most Miraluka do. He looks at you through the force, and you see him smile as he says to you, Mibble, "Well, it looks like somebody is going to be in need of training soon, huh?"
What?
Congratulations, Mibble, on your promotion.
What do you mean promotion?
I mean, you're no longer to be our janitor and the one taking care of the maintenance around the temple. You're going to be a Jedi Padawan, quite clearly.
Okay, one, I never said I was... I mean... Okay, Jedi voodoo stuff, yeah. Secondly, who said I was going to agree to anything like that?
Oh, come now. Do you think me sending you on this mission was by chance? It was the will of the Force all along, of course.
How about this? I'll sleep on it and then get back to you.
Sure. Just, make sure you have a bit of coffee before you make your final decision, yes? He laughs back when you laugh.
Ziva throws up in her mouth a little.
Why did she throw up in her mouth?
It was the will of the Force. She's like,
right.
Yeah, and Mibble just sort of rolls his eyes at that.
And in this context, quote unquote, the will of the Force stands for the will of the dice. and the draw of the deck of many things.
Oh shit.
Oh,
what?
We'll do it at the end of session now, but I think I have a birthday poll.
You do. I didn't forget. It's happening in a few seconds.
Oh, okay.
Let me get to it. I haven't forgotten any of this stuff. Just I weave it in. I don't artificially do it at the beginning or at the end.
Wow.
It's weaved in. Don't worry, we'll get there.
Wow.
Also,
what?
My birthday's tomorrow.
Is it?
Oh,
so
there you go.
Do you want to do yours today, Mibble?
2 pools.
Might as well.
All right, we'll just do it all today then. No problem.
Hey, all the birthdays.
Right. Or when was your birthday?
Technically, by the time now, it's already my birthday.
Well, there you go. Actually, yeah, you're right. We're past midnight for these coasters.
For
so yeah,
you future people.
Look, we don't like to get hung up on the past over here on the East Coast. Orta, remind me, when was your birthday again?
April 17th.
No, it was a while ago. Okay, cool.
Yeah, we got my birthday. We got
Yeah,
my
no,
birthday
for
thing.
sure, for sure, for sure. Don't worry about it.
I
was
believe
just
it was
making.
that was the shooting star, I think, right?
I think so.
Yeah.
I'd have
That's
to.
the
I'd
one.
have to go back and look at my logs.
The 2 wishes.
All right, and as you finish
Oh,
your
yeah.
meal, Mibble and Ziva, he takes all of your plates away, right, along with yours, Orta. And Mibble and Ziva, you both see that, like, used as a placemat or as a coaster for your bowls of food are these familiar-looking data pads.
Oh, no.
I'm not gonna turn into a
Bubbles,
Jedi.
bubbles.
Rakata data pads. Sorry, what was that?
Oh, she's like, I'm not gonna turn into a Jedi,
So-
am I?
But how would you know that the data pads are going to turn you into a Jedi or not?
I don't know.
But yes.
Mibble sort of looks at it and he's like, hey, what is this for? As he touches it.
Yeah. Garm just goes, oh, coasters.
She,
As you touch it.
yeah, Ziva's gonna be like, oh, a menu. Aw, fuck.
Right. Mm-hmm.
Alright, so how many?
Give me a minute, because I've actually played around with it since the last time I've seen you guys. Okay, they are still 22, actually. So let's see it.
I think it's nope. What's the
8th from the top.
8 from the top.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You have a choice that you must make, as this does appear in the form of a menu.
Okay.
But there's only 2 items on the menu. You either gain a level,
Ooh.
or, if you're feeling particularly gambly today, you can draw 2 cards instead.
Ooh.
It's a hard choice, I know.
You know what? Come back to me. I don't even know if like going up a level would benefit me in some way right now. So do Mibbles and I need to think.
All right, Mibble.
card number 4?
Number 4. Okay, give me another one. You drew the whole every item on your possession disintegrates. We're not gonna have you lose literally every single
No,
item as a
not
birthday card.
again.
Well,
Oh.
you know that one and Void. I'm like, nah, not today. Give me another roll.
Number 12.
12. All right, let's see it. Give me a second here. There we go. You said 12, yeah?
Mhm.
Are you looking up the card? Is that
Yeah.
why it's so quiet? Okay.
Yeah. Sorry. You got one that's a little bit oof, Mibble. Unfortunately, it did not like you today. It's not as bad as the other ones, but your intelligence score goes down by 2.
Oh.
But you can actually activate the deck once more.
I mean, your whole thing's intelligence.
Well, I had my intelligence maxed out.
Yeah, so sorry, it's gonna go down from a 20 to an 18 or 22 to a 20, but you do get to roll once more.
Okay.
Oh boy,
Pick once more.
roll.
Like, pick between that and something else, or it goes down regardless?
No, it's she gets an extra card. It says down down 2, but plus 1 card.
Oh, ouch. Okay.
I only
Yeah,
see
I know.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
All right. So number 18.
Okay, give me a minute.
Let's go back to the shop and find you an item that gives you at least a +1 or +2 intelligence. Shopping!
Or get a feat.
I don't think you get a feat, though, until level, like, 11 or 12?
Well, I'm at 9 because
I know, but that's still 2 levels away.
Yo, Mibble. Give me a minute. I have to actually look this up. This is hilarious. Give me a minute. Give me a minute. Oh, that's gonna be funny. Give me a minute. Give me a minute. Where is it? So, remember how the last time you got the force sensitive thing?
Yeah.
In exchange for your very mathematical brain being somewhat addled by that earlier drain, you rolled the force sensitive thing again, which means you now have improved force sensitive. On top of knowing that 1 at-will force power, the 1 cantrip, you now also know a 1/3 level force power.
So basically, just follow the improved version.
Yep. So you get a 3rd level force power now, on top of your cantrip.
Well, the last one gave me it gave me the cantrip, 2 level 1s and a level 2.
Yeah, you
before?
still have all of those. You now have a level 3 on top of that.
Okay. I'll look that up.
Yep. And so Mibble, almost as if to, like, you know, make fun of you. The Force quite definitely has a bit of a sense of humor. You feel your instincts kind of taking over your rational brain for a few seconds here as you open up to the Force a little bit more and unlock a new Force power. Feel free to tell me what it is once you've picked it, as I'm curious to see in which direction, you know, Mibble will open up to the Force further. But, yeah.
Hey, I could tell you the ones I picked from the last time.
Yeah, sure, no, but sure, but I'd also like to know which 3rd level you end up picking. So if you want to tell us all of it once you've picked them, go for it. But it's just, yeah,
Right.
You definitely have deepened your connection with the Force a little bit through this this crucible of events.
Mibble gets the humongous headache, and he sort of glares at Gom and goes, "I hate you."
Garm looks back at you with this, like, innocent, fake as shit smile, and he says, "I don't know why you would say such a thing."
So I decided to go with the level, because I get quite a few benefits leveling up to 9.
Oh, nice.
Like my sneak attack goes up, I get a new class ability, my proficiency goes up, like,
Excellent.
that's just very beneficial. Quick question. For
Mhm.
the health, we're rolling ones, right?
Yes.
Oh, thank God. Okay. Fucking one again! Okay, hold on. Let me try a different one.
I'll be back in 1 sec. Anyway, I have to put this in the fridge
Okay.
before it goes bad. But give me
Okay.
1 sec. I'll be right back.
Okay, that's way better. I rolled 2 ones in a row, but I got a 7 on the next one, so now we're okay.
Oh, that's good. That's like
Oh!
that adds up to the same number. It's fine.
Yeah. Oh, okay, so I'm at 87 now for my health. But yeah, this is nice because now my sneak attack goes up. Was it 5d6 now? My additional poison damage goes from.
Oh, sorry, it's really, really hot in the room, and the last thing I needed was those veggies to get mushy.
It's all good.
Okay.
Goes up.
Very good.
So like
So-
a lot of things go up, so it very much benefits me to just level up.
Excellent. Okay. That being said, where do you guys go from now? As, Garm definitely looks at you all saying, well, I hope you enjoyed your meal. And once again, of course, rest assured the Jedi Temple and the Republic as a whole are very grateful for the efforts you've been putting in so far.
Right. Well, thanks for the rice. Alright, do we feel pretty confident going in? I mean, if we're just negotiating, hopefully it won't be too painful. What do you think, Orta? I think we can handle huts at least, but what do you think?
I admittedly am hesitant considering the place that we are, but I believe that we are of sufficient strength to be able to handle this if things go worse. But I believe we can also get through this without facing any combat as well.
All right. All right. Well, if you feel confident, I think we should have no problem going in with just the 3 of us for now.
Right.
Oh, the DC to all my stuff goes up too. Yeah.
So are you guys going in then?
Yes.
Okay. So you guys walk in, and it is going to take a bit of an elevator ride to get to the top. Give me 1 second here. So you guys get to the top, and you see this lobby, if you will, with a big tube in the middle, which is obviously a turbo lift, an elevator of some kind. And so as you go up the elevator to the top, not the top, but to the floor, the specified floor where the the meeting is supposed to happen. You see a long hallway with a big, wide double door at the end. And standing on both sides of the door are 2 hooded figures. And as the elevator doors open, they don't move. They just look in your general direction.
Looks to Orta.
Orta will approach.
Okay. Orta, you walk towards those double doors with the two hooded figures. And as you do approach, you see one of them pull back their hood. And give me an insight check or a lore check.
Can be done. 24 on insight.
You've seen this figure before. It was a while ago, a long time ago, but you have an elephantine memory from all the time you spent in the archives. The first time you've seen this particular face, complete with the scars and everything on them, was way back on Corellia. And the last time you saw them, they were dressed in a fancy suit sitting behind a desk at the reception in the Corellia shipyards. As
Yes.
you see standing in front of you, what you can only really describe as a humanoid, but with a velociraptor head.
Mm-hmm.
And give me a minute, I'll get you their actual name in Star Wars.
Oh my.
Because they actually do exist in Star Wars. This is not me memeing on you guys. Saying, oh, look, it's a business velociraptor. No, there's an actual name for these things. Let's see.
Velosta
Race
pasture.
Species. And there you go. Yeah, they're called Tisshar. TISS''SHAR. Which is probably pronounced more like or something like this, but I can't speak reptilian, so I don't have the throat for it.
Yeah.
The sound a vampire makes when you show them across. But yeah.
Hmm.
And he looks at you both, and, well, all three of you if you walk up, or you, sorry, Orta, if you're the only one who walks up, but he looks at you and puts up one, clawed hand and says, Master Busy, wait. As you hear a loud scream. It's a very low, guttural type of scream. It's not a high-pitched, squeal. This is a very low type of scream. Very low scream. As you hear what can only really be described as the sound of something ramming something else. The clattering of stuff being thrown around, and then silence.
Mm-hmm.
And the other one looks at you now and speaks in perfect basic, saying something along the lines of, the master will receive you now. As the other one just sort of kind of repeats it. He seems to be the less bright out of the two as he goes, yes, master no busy no more. Master sees you now. As yeah, as he kind of puts his hood back on and gestures towards the doorknob.
Orta will take the lead, open the door.
And it's a good thing Onlee's not here because she'd probably start a fight with them. Yeah, you open the door.
You think so?
Just a bit,
Yeah.
You open the door and the room is a mess.
Mm-hmm.
Inside of it, throning in the middle of it, there's a hut on a you know those repulsor sleds that they like to hang off on, those hovering little platforms thingies because they're too fucking lazy to walk. There's a dead hut that's lying on that particular platform, and in front of them, with their back turned to you, is another hut who appears to be abnormally muscular.
Yeah.
Oh no, it's Jabba's son.
You're funny. Look, I did the muscle hunt before they did Jabba's son. All right, they owe me.
I think that was canon before.
Huh?
I think that was canon in the comic books before.
Correct. There is one that is canon in the comics. There is mine, and then there was Jabba's son. So technically, canon in the comics if you take the legends as being canon. Otherwise, no.
I do.
I mean, I do too, but you hear me. So, either way, yes, there's one of the few muscled huts of the galaxy that's standing in front of you as he turns his head in this weird, almost creepy craning way as it kind of like turns on its axis, and then his body oddly just twists along with it to accommodate the motion. Before he turns the entirety of his body, to face you guys, opens his arms wide, and lets out this low growling laugh, this low guttural laugh, and he says, "Oh, you seem to have caught me at a time of business, and have seen something unsightly. My apologies, my people's custom, this ritual fight where we slam our bodies into each other until one of us dies, is not one for the outsiders to see. So..."
Oh, it sounds like walrus seals, alright.
A little bit. Although I don't know what a walrus or a seal is. But it is a most noble and beautiful ceremony.
Or elephant seal, not walrus seal. No, elephant seal.
I
You know,
knew what you meant.
walruses do it too.
Yes, seals, walruses, elephant seals, you
Sparkles
name it. Anything
Mandy,
involved
thank you so
blubber.
much for that raid.
But yes,
I meant to say elephant seal and walrus came out, and I'm like, you know what? They both do the same, so it works
Six
out.
one, half dozen of the other.
Yep. But yes, he does comment on saying, yes, it is a most noble and beautiful hut tradition.
Right.
Used to determine hierarchy, mostly.
This is Boadu, right?
That is Boadu.
Okay.
It's your old friend Boadu.
Yeah, I remember him.
And he does look at you both.
She'll instantly look at Boadu and try to, like, be composed, and she's like, "Oh, hey, Boadu, long time no see. How'd you get off Tatooine?"
He smiles and he says, "Oh, well, I would have been here earlier, but it seems that this, the ship from our previous little deal was a little uncooperative. Caused quite the pain in my tail for me to fix what you have done to it damage-wise. Thankfully, there's more than one skilled mechanic and hacker in the galaxy, and I happen to be able to get my hands on a few of them."
I mean, I didn't steal any ship from you, but I'm sorry it happened.
We're not talking about stealing, simply my property was returned to me tampered with and damaged. A most egregious offense I'll be more than happy to correct in due time, as indeed it did slow my schedule down by quite a few weeks. I would have been here a lot earlier if that had not been the case. Things would have been a little different, shall we say. Now then, I'm assuming you were here to deal with my predecessor, who unfortunately finds himself a little undisposed at the moment, as he kind of points to the hut that's, dead on the grav sled behind him. But perhaps we can find a solution to both of our problems. So, what Goodwin brought you here?
immediately looks to the other two, going like, "Well, fuck. Now we have to deal with him." Because we had the potential of a different hunt.
Very close to order. Not really saying much of anything.
He looks at you, by the way, Mibble, like Nixie looks at the average Jawa, and in a very gross hut way licks his lips when he looks at you.
Not like that.
Well,
Don't like that at all.
Well, Wadu, I mean, of course we can still be civil, right? We have some information we were trying to grab.
Oh? On what subject?
Oh, my friend Orta here would probably be the best to take it from here, but we're all in this together. Orta? She very much got the sense this is pure Jedi business. She's like, "Oh hell no, I don't know shit about this."
Shall we say it deals with history?
Oh, I'm an avid collector of artifacts, as you noticed when you visited my ship back on Tatooine, yes?
Mm-hmm.
So, what are we talking about exactly? What are you looking for?
How do I... Could Orta roll an insight check to see if he could get away with trying to lie? Kind of
Give it a
just...
shot.
Doesn't
he can't
help.
lie. He does not have a lie.
It doesn't help that this asshole's here and we have the other hut to deal with.
Yeah, Mibble's not happy.
Yeah.
You know, the funny thing is, if you had gone directly to Tatooine, to Nar Shaddaa from Tatooine, or from Tython, should I say, instead of diverting through Coruscant, you might have actually gotten here before him due to the sabotage of the ship, and you wouldn't have had to deal with him. But the consequence of the diversion through Coruscant, plus the sabotage of the ship, is why now you're dealing with him. Remember when I said there's consequences to the actions? Hi, nice to meet you guys. So what's the insight roll?
26.
So, you have a nagging feeling he already knows everything, including the deal the Republic made with his predecessor, and he's just making you say it out of pure sadistic pleasure of making you say it.
I hate this guy, man.
It's a good thing Kodev and Omni are not here.
Oh my god.
Probably.
Yeah, yeah. Especially
Probably.
Kodav. Oh my god.
Mm-hmm.
Probably.
Well.
We made the right choice, guys.
Probably.
Well. I have this... We have this nagging suspicion that, you are in the know of far more than... Just with your natural demeanor, you tend to be a very knowledgeable individual. Well, the Sith are working to gain access to particular weapons. We are trying to find ways to prevent those weapons from entering the Sith hands.
He looks at you, Ortha, for a long time. And then makes a very, malodorous fart. As he says, well, if you're going to compliment me, I'll pay you a compliment back. And I'll remind you that hut beauty standards are the grosser it is, the more attractive it is. As he
Ziva throws up in
lets
her mouth
out
again.
this gag-worthy, dejection of some kind. I don't know if it's a burp or a fart or something, but some malodorous gas is released from him. He looks at you and says, "I'll cut to the chase since you seem to be quite aware of the extent of my capabilities. You are not looking for weapons. You're looking for the coordinates to a certain planet. Or at least that's what was written in the logs my predecessor left behind. He made a deal with the Republic for the low cost of 1 million credits. Honestly, I think he could have had 5 times that amount, but we'll leave it be in the case of deals being honored and all that. However, there was the little stipulation of me wanting you all to come here. Yes, I had that added to the original message. Perks of the trade, you understand, I'm sure. As yes, the 5 million credit is for my part of the deal with the Republic, but if you want that deal going through, well," he laughs again, "you've caused me quite a headache with my ship. And rather than killing all of you, I figured that if you're going to drive one Tyrantatech Fang into my tail, you might as well pull out another one and we can call it even."
Again, I don't know what you're talking about. I never stole a ship from you or took your
You
property.
don't, and you didn't. This one, however, is lucky not to have finished within my jowls. Attractive as though they may be, as he points towards Mibble.
And Ziva very much is like,
Yeah,
ooh, you in trouble. like you
She's
crossed
just
the
there with the
hut.
popcorn, the girl!
Like, ooh, you. I was like,
Mibble
ooh, you
just
crossed the
keeps
hut.
his mouth shut. Mibble just keeps his mouth shut, glares, and crosses his arms, still standing behind Arta.
I'm hiding behind my big brother. He pulls out his tongue. Yeah, I get it. So he opens his arms and says, "So, do we have a deal? You get the information, solve my problem? Or do we not have a deal? And then, well, there's still the business of the other Tyrantatech Fang that's been stuck in my tail." And again, he gives Mibble that predatory look of, "Oh, I'm gonna eat you, and roast you, and devour you, and yeah."
What are those freaking monkeys called? The I don't know what they're called. Like, I'm just thinking of the monkeys that they like to keep as pets or eat right now.
Oh, you're talking about the weird goblin-looking thingy that Jabba
Yeah,
had on the chain. I forgot what they're called.
Yeah, I forgot what they're called.
Well, and I do remember that he was the one that gave us that job on the other planet a long time ago, but we didn't get to it in time, and we found the individual already slain and brutalized. Or was that a different hut?
That was on Corellia, but I don't remember any huts being involved on Corellia. If you're talking about the dude who died on choking on his sandwich or something.
We were meant to go to a warehouse to procure something there, but it turned out that the hut had ownership of it or something.
Yep. Yeah. Then you had fucked up, yeah, because you killed a bunch of his people and stuff. Yes, his.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well. It's only fair to pay back for what has been done. It seems reasonable that we...
Don't always agree until you know the finer print, Orta. What does that entail first? She looks at Boadu.
He laughs when you say that, and points in your direction, and he says, "This This is why I like you. At least one of you all has the brain on their heads to ask for the fine print. However, in this particular situation, I'm afraid the fine print, regardless of what it is, well, I won't exactly ask you to die for me, but you will have quite the task ahead of you. After all, you've slighted me not once, but twice, and, well, my business, how do we say, senses here demand reparation.
Again, pretty words, but I don't hear any details.
Well, here's the funny part. If my sources are accurate, and I'm quite confident that they are, you, Ziva, will very much enjoy this little task. As he pulls out a data pad and starts typing up on it, and I need 2 seconds because I put this in my notes and I am trying to pull it out, so give me 1 minute. This is it. Nope. Suck. Give me a minute. I'm trying to find out where I put it. This is the problem when I have so many goddamn documents that I have, like, literally a pile of, like, 20 docs. I know it's around here somewhere. I will have it out in a second. No, that's not it either. That's too early in the time frame. Did I not? Give me a minute. Sorry, I need 2 seconds to pull this up because I need some specific names here. Well, we'll figure that out in a second. So he starts to describe this whole story, and he looks around and he says, "Well, as you can see, I've returned to Nar Shaddaa to claim my rightful position. The huts that have outed me."
I'm sorry. This is your territory.
It is now.
Was it before, though?
It was my birthright. But due to circumstances that are none of your business, I was outed in my infancy by power-hungry family members who ensured I would not be able to return. It took me many years to claw my way back to a position where I could challenge them, and you've seen part of the result right here as he once again points over his shoulder at the dead hut that's on the grab sled. I intend to make full enjoyment and reparations for lost time. Again, one who slights me and makes me waste my time is not to be let off easily. It's just a question of good business sense, right? Well then.
Right.
The problem with my ascension to the throne is one of my relatives' allies runs a certain criminal cartel out of Nar Shaddaa with my relative's blessings, and I need him removed. Preferably without wasting any of my time, energy, or manpower, and that's where you all come in. Do this little job for me, and I'll give you the coordinates to the place you seek.
Well,
Simple.
crime.
Oh, and we'll forget about, he points to Mibble, your bad decisions.
Well, there are a lot of crime syndicates and cartels here, so you'll have to give me a name.
And I will be happy to do that. As soon as you read your DMs and send me back this document.
Oh!
I can't find your
I'm
backstory
sorry.
document.
I'm sorry.
I have it saved somewhere, and it's just not coming up right now, and I'm like, where is it?
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
You're fine. You'll read it. You'll read it at some point, I figured.
Oh God, I have because I'm running the stream, I have notifications turned off because then the whole
You're
stream
fine.
hears
Yeah.
it.
Yep. That's
So
fine.
it's like ping, ping, ping. I'm like, oh God.
No, you're right. Okay, thank you
go.
for sending me that. I need
Yep.
to reopen
Sorry.
that. Yep. I
Sorry.
could have
Like,
sworn
stop
I pinned the link.
stalling! Oh, you don't know. Never mind.
Yeah, no. I wasn't stalling. Like, please
Tell
give
us,
me the
old
info.
man. Tell us, you filthy hut. Oh, you don't know. Okay, never mind.
Right. There we go. Got it. Okay. So yes, you
I
asked
don't
for
like
the name.
this.
Yeah. You ask for the name, and he smiles and he says, "Oh, simply one of the exchange crime bosses. You're quite, I believe, intimately familiar with him. A certain Calden, Mulgate. I have very little desire to learn how to pronounce the inferior species' names, but yes, a certain Calden. As you see a holo display show up, this cyborg male human looks about in his 40s, spinning off the top of the desk that he's standing behind right now.
Well, that's unfortunate. He's still alive. She's trying really hard to, like, not get upset.
Indeed.
He's still alive?
There's been a few attempts on his life. He's a little bit more mechanical, I'm sure, than the last time you've seen him, but a few name changes later to try to blur his traces. But yes, unfortunately, he's still very much alive.
Well, then I'm sure you know that he's usually very heavily protected.
Indeed. Like I said, I'd rather not waste my own manpower to deal with him. He's your problem. Especially if the little thing there, Harangon, doesn't want me to be their problem.
Well, it feels like what you just said, you ascending to your throne, it sounds like it's your problem too, that you need our assistance with.
Yes.
So it's not
That's exactly
just our
why.
problem. Well, you made it sound like it was just us that need to suffer, when it sounds like you need us to
Oh no, I merely
ascend.
want to prevent the waste of energy that would come with a direct confrontation.
You lack the manpower.
And I'd rather not risk my own assets and operatives. Again, do you want to waste energy dealing with them and make reparations for the problems you've caused me? Or do you want to waste energy dealing with me? That's your choice, really.
Oh, well, again, the good news here is that I haven't slighted you. But, considering how they are my current companions, it would be
when she
sad.
says... Oh, go ahead.
It would be sad to see Mibble get eaten.
When she says, by the way, I haven't slighted you, he raises both hands and nods, like, fair enough.
But here's the thing. In order for us to do this for you, you need to do something for us. However, it is just a small thing. You are a man with vast information.
He nods.
So I need to know where his current hideout is located right now, and I need the schematics of the building he is in, or at least the area to work with.
He laughs when you say that, and he says, "Oh, well, that's not exactly a problem. I've already prepared this in advance." As he hits a button on the desk, and once more you see a 3D holographic, you see a 3D, like, holographic, floor plan, I guess you could say, of the exchange building, along with the coordinates and an address as to where his current whereabouts are and where his base is situated.
And I don't suppose you'll give me a copy of this to work with.
Oh, absolutely. He hands you a data chip. It actually just plops out of the desk and just floats towards you.
Now, you wouldn't happen to have information of who's part of his entourage or where he's keeping all of his cargo and assets these days?
He sends you, like, again, the coordinate of the docks that Wadu has as to, like, where his cargo usually transits through, where his ships tend to land. He sends you his base. He sends you all sorts of information. You have the whole shebang, like satellite pictures, you name it, you have it. As for the list of who he has, that he looks at you and he says, the list of his cronies and minions, unfortunately, is a bit more difficult to give you, as he keeps a wide retinue of individuals, and which ones will be stationed where seems to be on a rotating shift that he only hands out at the beginning of the week. So I could give you last week's. It doesn't change much what you're going to have to face as of this week.
Well, he has...
Standard protocol for most crime lords, actually.
He has upped his paranoia, so I don't blame him.
A few attempts on his life do that.
I don't know anything about that, but he is paranoid. So, we do this then, and you will give my friends here not only a pardon, as she gestures to Mibble, but the information they require, as it seems very life or death for the galaxy, from how it seems.
That and 1,000,000 credits from the Republic, and yes, we have a deal.
She'll look back at Mibble and Orta, and she'll smile, like, kind of happy, but at the same time, she just kind of gestures, just like, is there anything else you'd like to entail? I'm so sorry, Orta, I didn't mean to take over. Just know how his mind works, and I just kind of reacted. Apologies.
Please, I appreciate it. This is not my field of knowledge, so your expertise is well regarded.
Thank you.
Mibble just stay silent. He's not happy with any of this.
Yeah. Well then, if my friends have nothing else to say, I'm sure we will have more words to exchange once the task is done.
He nods and pulls out a bottle of something, and it hovers, uncorks itself, and fills up a few low, wide glasses. You could call them whiskey glasses if you want to call them something. And one of them will float in front of you, Ziva, and he'll say, if memory serves, your favorite was Dorian Quill. Cheers. To good business. And he takes a swig out of the glass he poured himself.
She is both disgusted and pleasantly surprised. But she is not unfamiliar with these sort of situations. So yeah, she'll take it and give him her best smile.
Puking
and
inside,
drink.
but you know.
She is, but you know, this is what she does. So yeah, she will kind of do a cheers gesture, and yeah.
Yep. So yeah, on that exclamation of "to good business," this is where we're gonna end today's session, and we will catch you guys next week as we will resume our normal Tuesday scheduling. You guys will get more Tales of the Outer Rim in a week. That being said, thank you for tuning in. This is not the only show that we run. We do have 2 alternating shows on Mondays. One of them is based off of Avatar: The Last Airbender, and the other one is our...
Yeah, the bot. I forgot the bot's down because Fox is on.
Yep. I can do it most by
Yeah,
memory.
sorry.
We should be okay. No, that's
Okay.
fine. I do most of it by memory usually anyway. I don't really watch the bot for that stuff. But yes, we have 2 alternating shows on Mondays, weekly each, of course. One week you will have Avatar: The Last Airbender, and then the other week is our flagship show called Destiny Forged. whom I believe is in its 4th season right now. Both shows, of course, run by our main GM, which is Rogen Quest. Then on Tuesdays, you have us with Tales of the Outer Rim. Again, this was a bit of a makeup session today for last week, where all the fires that have been devastating the West Coast, unfortunately, have kind of thrown our entire schedule off, so we were able to have a bit of a makeup session. So we will be back next week, but usually we do run bi-weekly, so every 2 weeks. Then on Thursdays, you've got 2 other alternating shows. You have Mass Effect Horizons, which is run by Zorro here, who's slowly entering its climax as well. A very good show I do very much recommend. And then on the other Thursday, you will be having another show run by Rogen, which is another D&D show called A New Era. That we just started. Then on Saturdays, you've got alternating shows. I believe this week is going to be The Downfall of Propriety, correct?
Yes.
Yes, as you guys just had Withered Wastes this past Saturday, correct?
Yes.
Yeah. So yes, so those are your 2 shows that are alternated. Again, one is run by Rogen, and then The Downfall of Propriety, which is a Bridgerton-inspired type show, is run by Malls. And then Sunday's show, unfortunately, our usual Sunday shows are on hiatus. You will, however, have the evening show on Saturdays, the new V6, our superhero show, run by Spiffy, that'll be, again, resuming as soon as the fires calm down a little bit and people are able to participate. And then, our Sunday show, unfortunately, is on hiatus. When is the next Behold Lore, however? If you know?
So normally it would have been this past Sunday. It's always the first Sunday of every month. But between the fires and Fox being out of town, if the fires are okay, because they're both near me and Fox, the 2 out of the 3 hosts of the show, it's supposed to be this upcoming Sunday, but we will keep you guys in the loop either through our shows or our Discord if that changes. But our priority right now is making sure that Fox and I aren't set on fire. So it's supposed to be this upcoming Sunday, though.
We'd very much like not to have, 2 out of the 3 hosts burn. That being said, Behold Lore is our out of character show where you'll hear all sorts of fun little tidbits about various subjects pertaining to the world and the creation of the worlds that we run here on the channel. Last episode was me, and it was about villains and villain crafting and whatnot. Again, we have usually a different theme to every show. But yeah, if you want to know more about the creative process and a little bit of what we think and how we function behind the curtain, hearty recommend on that show too. It's always very interesting. We take questions, we answer questions. A lot of fun things to be heard about that one too. But yeah, that's about it for the plethora of shows that we do try to run. Again, schedule's been thrown off a little bit as it was mentioned by the fires, but we'll try to get back to normal operating schedules as soon as humanly possible. In the meantime, we do appreciate everybody's patience. That being said, I'll see you guys next week for some more Tales of the Outer Rim, and thanks for tuning in. Have a good evening.
Bye-bye.
Bye, guys!
Cheers.